Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Hello, my friends. This is BobbieD coming to you live from Talamba, Cebu, Philippines. I'm having an awesome time in the Philippines today. Hope you are as well. Where are we from? Hey, today I want to talk to you about 5 steps. 5 steps to discover if you're ready to start a new relationship in the Philippines. Yeah, man. 5 steps, baby. I got 5 on it. I got 5 steps to discover if you're ready to begin a new relationship in the Philippines. Yeah! Woo! What a joy! Such a joy to come back again, my friends. And that's all I want to say, those you here for the first time. If you click on that subscribe button and the bell notification icon, you see fresh, new Philippine videos, motivational videos, and worldwide videos. Now, when you talk about the Philippines, you know what I'm saying? This is a country that's made for lovers. Yeah. Love here, love there, everywhere. Love, baby. Love make the world go down to the O to the V-E. Love, baby. And you know what happens is, many men decide that they want to look at the Philippines for a place where they can find their true love. You know what I'm saying? That lady, that soulmate, the one that make them feel like right tight laws. They look to the Philippines. And so what happens is, sometimes, they have been messed up and stressed up and all messed up with these women and all over the Western world and the United States, the dog, and they just messed them up, man. And like, man, I don't know, I'm ready. Are you ready for love? Are you ready for love? You fall in love again. Are you ready? They just don't know, man. They all mixed up inside. BobbieD, I just don't want to get burnt like I did last time, BobbieD. She took everything. She cleaned my clock, BobbieD. She got every penny, baby, peso I ever had in my life. She got me, BobbieD. I don't want to know. I want to be with somebody, but I'm not ready or not. I just don't know about. Okay, man, chill. Okay, you get my drift, right? Chill. I got you, man. I got you. Understand the trepidation. Understand the misunderstandings, the apprehension, the fear, the reservations that you may have as you begin to decide if you're ready. It can happen, man. You're human beings, like me, man. People go through stuff. I had 20 years, man. 20. 20 down. I was 20 years deep, baby, plus. And I was like, nah, never again. I'm not playing this game. I'm done with this. But guess what? A year later, I was like, I'm tired. I got to get somebody. So it can happen. And you want to make sure that when you make that decision, that you do it in the right, tight, and long way. You want to make sure that you understand where you are. It's not just your feelings. It's not just your, but you're ready. Okay. Now, sometimes you can feel like you're ready and you're actually not ready. And when you jump into the waters and you thought the waters was hot and they cold, you're like, you want to jump back out, right? So we want to make sure. Okay, Peanut Gallery talk. I don't know what she did. We want to make sure that you know when you're ready. Okay, I got 5 on it for you. Okay, you with me, JP? Let's go. Okay, I ain't playing no game today. We're gonna run this like right tight long stuff. We're gonna run it like it's hot, right off the press. Okay, let's go. All right. Thumbnail for the day. Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot. Why you let me forget 1 minute review? Huh? Don't do that no more. All right, let's go. 1 minute review. 1 minute review. 1 minute review. We're gonna talk about what we talked about on the last live stream broadcast. Here we go. So we talked about this right here. This is the thumbnail for the last Friday live stream on StreamYard. She's playing you, man. She's running a game on you. Okay. How you know, man? How to know if you're being played? That's what we talked about. And I looked at 5 things. 5 things. So you can go down that list and see if your lady's doing any one of those 5 things. If she's doing one or more of those 5 things, get out. Unless you want to be a sucker. You want to be a lollipop for some lady, huh? You want to let her suck all over you and get your monster. So you can stay right there and play that game with her. I'm not the one. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be nobody fool. You know what? You know, they say everybody play the fool sometime. Yeah, not BobbieD. I don't have time out for that foolishness. Foolishness when I was younger. When I was my younger days, yeah, I did some crazy stuff. But I'm older. I ain't got time for that, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember that? All right, we talked about 5 things, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 1, we said they never want to talk about any firm commitment. Yeah, they don't want to talk about no firm commitment. They playing you. Number 2, they never compromise. They always want their way the highway. Okay, they playing you. Number 3, they never contribute to developing the race. They don't want to do nothing different. They want to do. Hey, let's stay in the house, baby. You cook me a meal and we watch some TV, watch some Netflix. You know. Come on, man, crazy. Number 4, they're always asking for favor. Can you go downtown and get me 5 kilos of rice? Okay, and I don't got no money, sweetheart. You know, can you credit me then? I pay back Friday. Nah, and they make you pay for everything. Okay, you go out to dinner, everything. You got mine, right? I don't have no money. You got mine, right? Okay, thank you. Okay, crazy, man. You being played. Okay. So don't act like you don't know when you're being played. I done laid it out. Their handwriting's on the wall. I got 5 things, and there's plenty more than that. But I limited it down to 5. You go down that list. If you want to know if you're being played like a sucker, like a lollipop, go down them 5 things, okay? If you got 2 or more, let it go, baby. See, look here. I'm tired of being a lollipop for you. I'm not the one. So tell her it's like that. So look here. I'm gonna tell you what to do. If you go down that list and you find they're doing them 5 things, at least 2 or more of them 5 things, look at. See, sweetheart, look here. Come here, sweetheart. Do like this. And when you call it, if you face to face with her and you call her, say, come, sweetheart. Do like that, just like that. And if you're on the phone, say, sweetheart, let me tell you something. I am not the one. Tell her just like that. Don't play no words. Tell her you hear me? Say it just like that. Let me tell you something. I am not the one. Say it just like that with feeling and emotion. They'll get exactly what you're saying. And you say, your time with me is over. Slam the phone. If you're talking on the phone, slam that phone. They'll know exactly what you're talking about. They know if you in the game, they playing you, you know, you find out, you know, peep they smitty, you know exactly what they know exactly what you're talking about. Don't play with me. Okay? When people find out you don't scoop their game, you know where they coming from, then you know how they playing you. They be like, what? What you mean? I mean, they know exactly what you're talking about. So don't miss no word, because when you keep talking to them, they're gonna pull you back in their spider's web, and then you say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that to you. Nah, say what you're gonna say and cut it like that. I don't want to see you no more. I want you out of my life. You don't play me for the last doggone time, baby. I'm not the one. That's how you tell him. And then and after you say that, man, cut the cord. If you're on the internet, cancel the program, whatever, man. Stop. No more communication. And they'll know you got the message. They know you over with them. All right, let's go. All right, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Are you ready for love? Are you ready for love? I'm ready for love. We fall in love again. Remember that song back in the day? Are you ready? And you know what? I thought that song was sung by a black woman and a black man. Guess what? Y'all? I can't believe a Caucasian woman sang that song all my life, man. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Are you? Remember that song? I looked it up, man. And I was like, wow. You know, some people they know how to imitate our sound. You know, they know how to imitate our soul. They imitate everything. You know, you can't get mad at them because they like our sound. They want to sound like us. It's okay, man. With a good sound, you know, if something's good, people want to do what? Imitate you, right? But guess what? The original is always better than the copycat. Let's go. All right, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I'm just acting a little crazy today because, you know, I'm so glad to be with my people again. We took a day off, man. But you know what? When we take a day off, we don't take no days off, okay? No, we take no days off. When you don't see us, we're behind the scenes. That's what we're doing, okay? Me and Lisa D, we be on the scene like a sex machine. We be doing it right time, and we do it for you. All right, let's go. Thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day, thumbnail for the day. Look here, y'all. I got you, man. I got you. Ready? Not ready. Not ready? Ready. See the lady right down on the right, on the left? She ain't ready for nothing. Look at her. She a mean self. Look at her cutting them eyes. Don't cut your eyes at me, girl. I don't play that. You better watch those. You no, she cut the eye like, you think I'm gonna teach I'm never gonna get back in with you. I'm not ready for. I hate men. That's what she got in her mind. I hate men. I hate relationships. I'm not ready. She's not ready. When you got a woman in that kind of frame of mind, or a man in that frame of mind, like when I got back in the game, I really wasn't ready. You know why? I tell you, man, I had baggage, man. I was still dealing with carrying package and baggage from a prior relationship. And I thought I had unpacked all of the baggage. I thought I had gotten rid of all the excess baggage, emotional baggage that was weighing me down. Okay, I thought I was done with it, man. After a year, I was like, oh, I'm done with this mess. I'm through now. I'm ready to start back. I really wasn't. Yeah. And as we entered our relationship, those features and factors of unreadiness began to deal with me as I began to understand that I was dealing with the current relationship like was still involved with the prior relationship. I was treating Lisa D like she was my prior wife, and I was trying to get revenge on Lisa D for things that happened to me in my prior, and it wasn't right, man, because I wasn't right, And it was, it took me a while, but thank God Lisa D was patient with me, man. But let it go, man. I don't want to get off track talk about me. But I'm telling you, man, you need to be ready. You need to know that you're ready. Okay? And I'm gonna walk you through these 5 things. We're gonna go really quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Yeah, I speak Spanish, baby. You know that? If you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, let's go. All right. So here we go. No hocus pocus, just focus. But she said, the man right there, man, the lady right there, they ready, man. And she said, I've been waiting for somebody just like you. You gonna help me deal with my pain, and you gonna love me for me. And the black man said, yeah, baby, I'm here for you, and you here for me. And we ready together, and we're gonna get back in this thing, and we're gonna be tight. That's the kind of relationship you want, man. Where both partners, both couples, both people are ready, man. They 100% sure. They ain't for, well, I don't know. You ever had a date? You ever had a relationship when you started, let's go together. You said, well, I don't know. That means you ain't ready. Okay? But you still going to get into it. And next thing you know, you cussing each other like, fighting like cats and dogs every day. What the MF you said? Because you wasn't ready. Okay? And she wasn't ready. Okay? And so what happens is when there is a mismatch in the readiness of the partners, then it becomes a war. Okay? Because if you're not matching up, you're going to be mismatching. And when you're mismatching, you cannot connect. And when you cannot connect, you cannot communicate. And when you cannot connect, you cannot communicate. You cannot function together as a viable, positive, proactive relationship. Okay? And so you begin to do what? You quarrel, you fight, you argue, you fuss, and you fall apart. Huh? That's what happens. I'm trying to help you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to help you. I got 5 on it to show you when you're ready. That will give you some kind of barometer. That will give you some type of indication if you're ready to make that move. Some of you right now sitting up there looking at me like, and you know you ain't ready, but you still want to go out there. You know you ain't got your mind right. You know you ain't got your finances right. Huh? You know you dealing with excess back from a prior relationship. And you gonna jump out there and mess somebody. Come on, man. Don't do that. You know you ain't right, tight, long, and strong, but you still want to mess somebody else because you was messed up. Come on, don't act like me. I did that, man. And it ain't right, tight, long, and strong. You think I'm proud of it, man? Nah. I got in a relationship before my time, before I was ready. It took me a week, worked it out, but it was only by the grace of God. That I did some things. I ain't gonna tell y'all stuff I did. All right, let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Hold on. Let's see. I messed up. Hold on. I done got too far now. All right. So no hocus pocus. Just focus. Let's go. All right. I got 5. Number 1. This is the things you need to know and discover if you're ready to start a new relationship. Number 1, you have to accept the fact that relationship take work. Number 2, you have to be able to put someone else's interest before yours. That should be someone else's, not some. Number 3, you have to forget about your ideals mate list. That should be ideal mate list, not Idella. Okay. Number 4, you have to understand that communication is of the utmost importance. Number 5, you have to accept that some problems will never be resolved. Okay. I got 5. And then we're going to talk about it today. You got to understand, man, being in a relationship, it's not a joke. It's something to be very, very careful with, because you're dealing with somebody's emotion, man. Don't mess with my emotion, because you want my Monte, you want something from me, and other than me, don't mess with my emotion. When I find somebody mess with my emotion, just because she wants some Monte or she playing a game on me, oh Lord, you better hold me back, because I'm gonna leave some of my fury on her. I'm gonna be crazy on her, because I don't like that, man. So don't play with my emotion. Don't play with nobody else's emotion. You're not ready, man. Stay your behind home and watch some TV, get your slits, whatever. But do not get out there, man, and mess with somebody else, because you all messed up. Now, if you don't take inventory of ourselves before entering our committing to relationship, we have no idea what works needs to be done to internally prepare us for healthy, fulfilling attachment. And the next time you enter a relationship or you plan to start a new one, ask yourself whether or not you're ready. Are you ready? You want to be ready. If you're not ready, take the time to work on yourself, man. You got to take the time, shake the time, bake the time, create the time, make the time to work on yourself, man. Because if you ain't right, how you gonna mess somebody else? They ain't gonna be right either. Your bad attitude gonna rub off on them. Yeah, you hate women, but you act like you love them, and then you mess them up, because unconsciously you telling them I hate you. But consciously, on the surface, you saying I love you, but people can read beyond the surface when you're in a relationship. Be real, man. Stop being phony and fake. I'm ready about it, and you really not ready. You ain't even got no money. And you talking about you ready for a relationship. No, you ready to use somebody or abuse somebody. That's what you are. Know when you're ready. I got 5 for you. Number 1 is what? Who is number 1? Who remember? You have to accept the fact that relationship take work. Yeah, you got to work that thing, baby. Huh? You think you can get in a relationship and it's going to just keep on happy, happy, happy. Woo-hoo, we happy, happy. Nah. People change. You understand me? People change like night and day, like 4 seasons of the year. People change. And if you don't change with your mate, you understand the mate, you're changing your mate's going through, you're asking for big trouble in your relationship. I've changed since the day I met Lisa D. Lisa D's changed since the day I met, and that's rightfully so. We're supposed to change. Nobody stays the same. Nothing stays the same except for the Most High God. And I don't know about you. I don't think I'm Jesus. And I don't think I'm the Lord. I'm a human being. I have emotion. I change. She's a human being. She changes. And we got to keep abreast of the, and that means you got to do what? Work it, baby, work it. Huh? You got to understand where she's coming from. Whether she's going right or left, tomorrow she be going left, next day she be going, you got to know when she's making a change. And you got to work it, baby. Don't twerk it. Just work it, baby, work it. Okay? Huh? What you mean, Bobby? What you mean, work it? What you mean? You know what I'm talking about. Work it means you got to talk to that woman, whether you like it or not. She got to talk to you, whether you like it or not. Whether you mad or happy or sad, still, you got to work. If you want to maintain your relationship, you got to open up some communication lines and get over your anger, okay? And work that relationship so it don't go down south. When your relationship start going down south, it's hard to bring it back up north. Work it, baby. Don't twerk it. Let's go. Number 1 is what? Focus. You got to focus. You have to accept the fact that relationship take work. Some of y'all think, and some of us men are so lazy. We want the woman to do everything. She got to plan the vacation. She got to plan the night out. She got to do this. She got to, we just want, whatever. A woman wants you to help her. A woman wants you to take the time, make the time, shake the time, break the time to assist her in doing the things that y'all need to build your relationship. Sometimes you need to get a weekend away, weekend vacation. Just you and her, retreat. Yeah. Sometimes we live in the house every day. We got to go to the hotel because it's a new environment, doofus. It's a new environment, it's a new atmosphere, and you can have a new relationship. You can renew your relationship in new environments. Huh? Those are the type of things you need to understand. And those are the type of things that you need to be sensitive to your lady about. That's why you have to work your relationship. Hmm? She said, well, but BobbieD, he don't know nothing but the work in the relationship. So I just got to twerk my stuff for him, and that gets him excited. And he gets him interested in me when I twerk it, I twerk it, I twerk it. And you just as stupid as he is. You shaking your tail feather every day. Don't you think he going to get tired of that sometime, want something else? You got to develop more realm. You have to develop more aspects of your relationship than one focus on one particular aspect. Okay? A well-rounded, a well-balanced relationship is the ones that are lasting and loving. Are you with me, GP? It's just like if you have to give your relationship time, you have to give it attention. And then love for it to thrive and grow. It's like watering the plant, man. Photosynthesis. Y'all remember photosynthesis when you was in elementary school? And photosynthesis is the process of where you get light and energy and water and to grow plants. That's how plants grow through light, water, oxygen. And that's how your relationship grows, man. Got to have some light on the subject, understanding. And then you got to water it. That means continue to develop and cultivate it. You got to breathe new life and oxygen in your relationship. I know that's a lot. I know that's a lot. If you're lazy, that's a lot. But if you're not lazy, it ain't nothing. If you want your relationship to prosper, if you want your relationship to grow, if you feel that you can work, then that's one thing you need to know, that you're ready to start a new relationship. If you're lazy, don't start no relationship, because you're just asking for trouble. You just ask me. You don't want to talk to this woman. You don't want to do the things. You don't want to work through problems. You don't want to discussion. You don't like to communicate. You just like to get up and go when you're mad. You like to slap your woman around. All kind of crazy stuff, man. Don't you put your hand on that woman, because you ain't ready for no relationship. You want to slap somebody else because you don't know how to communicate your feelings. You want to slap somebody. Come to me with that. See what I'm going to do for you. Be man. Let's be man. Hit a man like that, like you hit your woman. All because you're not ready. I'm telling you right, Ty Long. You don't have to admit this. Half of you out there know you don't raise your hand up on some woman. You got to repent to the Lord for that. You ain't got no business slapping no woman. Stop it right there. Okay? All because you're not ready, Fred. Let it go. Number one, it takes work. Okay? Don't be lazy going to a relationship. Things going to happen by itself. It's not going to work by itself. BobbieD, we just love each other. It's gonna be all right. I ain't gotta do nothing. Love will make the way for us, BobbieD. Love will make. No, you need more than love, baby. Love is. God, do you really know what love is, man? Oh Lord, there's a whole nother broadcast. Love is action. Love means energy. Love means motion. Doing, being together. Our friends are walking together, talking together. That's what love is. Let me tell you, love is. Remember that song? That's what we were talking about. Love, baby. Being together, walking together, talking together, working it out together. Don't play with me. I'm telling you right. You gotta work that thing, man. And if you're lazy, don't get in no relationship. Just do your one night stand like you've been doing. That's good enough for you. Let's go. Number two, don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Let's go. I ain't playing, man. Let's go. Number two, you have to be able to put someone else's interest before you. Okay. You got to be able to put somebody else, and that's hard for us men. We some of the most selfish people in the world. Women like that too, but man, we like to be babies. But we don't like to do no baby. Let's do sensitive. I know I'm not no feminine man, baby. I'm not too sensitive. I don't want to be no sensitive man. But she gonna take care of me. I got needs. That's what we do. And the woman said, I know you're not. Why would I want to? I don't want to date a feminine man. I know you're a man, but the least you can do is understand my feminine side, and we can't even do that. Number two is what? You have to be able to put someone else's interest before yours. And a lot of us can't do that because we're what? Very, very selfish-minded. We're very, very selfish-minded. To be able to put someone else's interest before your own, and making your personal sacrifices. You got to sacrifice, man. What is sacrifice, Bobby? What you mean? What you mean? Sacrifice? You sacrifice. I mean, sometimes you got to give up your right for somebody else's wrong because you want to salvage the relationship, because you want to work it, baby, twerk and not twerk on the relationship. You want it to grow and not die out. Salvage, sacrifice, all of those things you have to do. And if you're not ready to salvage, you're not ready to put somebody else before you, you better get on out the situation. Don't even start. Don't even try to get in. Okay? You got to make personal sacrifice. Living another. So, for example, if you married a Filipino and she didn't want to live in the United States, and she making a personal sacrifice to live there, because that's not what she want to do. But you want her to live there, right? That's making a personal sacrifice. Why? Because she wants her relationship. She's ready to start a new relationship, and she's ready to work it and not twerk it. As she realizes the challenges and the pitfalls that will come when she moves into a new country, that's when you put somebody else for you. She put her man interest before. She really didn't want to go. But she put her man interest before you, and she sacrificed. Personal sacrifice. You got to do sometimes. You're not in a position where you can do that, man. Stop. Okay. You get a program you don't like. Look, sometimes I remember when Lisa and I first got married and started living together and everything. I don't know if I told you. We would watch a program, man, and then she watched the Tagalog program. I don't want like that. Listen to that language. I don't know that yang. Y'all can't believe the stuff I used to tell. I don't turn that TV. Let's get some HBO. I need some English. All kind of crazy stuff because I was being selfish. Yeah. And then one day we sat down, we had a big old argument about what we watching, when I want. And said, look, we made a decision. I watch one of your programs, you watch one of mine, one of yours, and then we did. That's how we did it. The next thing you know, guess what, y'all? I go lead. I liked her program better than mine. And I started learning Tagalog from watching her programs. And now to this day, one of my favorite television programs is Ang Funciano with Ricardo. Yeah, Ricardo. Y'all know, for those of you that are not American, those of you that are not Filipino, you know what I'm talking about. But Ang Funciano is one of my favorite programs. Coco Martin is the actor. Action Jackson is like Action Jackson, always constant. I love it. Anyway, but I'm telling you, it's a compromise, man. You got to work at your relationship, and you have to come to compromise. You have to put somebody else up higher than you. It's all about being. You want your way on the highway. You got to get out of that mentality, man. That doesn't make a solid foundation for nothing. You got to work it. You gotta put your right. You gotta get somebody else wrong and put your right in place, and then you gotta accept each other and grow together. Okay? That's what it's about compromise. It's about balance. If you ain't to that point, man, don't talk about. I'm ready, about it. Just cause you feeling some Jones coming on you, just because you feeling your little man talking to you downstairs, and I'm ready now. No, you ain't ready for no relationship. Be ready for sex. That's all. Can I be honest with you? I'm sorry if I'm sorry if I'm saying a word that you guys don't want to hear, but that's a functioning word in our vocabulary for the adult members of this show. Sex. Some of you guys weren't ready for sex. You ain't ready for no relationship, huh? I'm just being honest. You say, BobbieD, I've been not doing nothing for a whole 2 years. I'm ready now. Yeah, you ready for the bro? Bang, the bang, bang, bang. That's all you ready for. You're not ready for relationship because you have not dealt with these issues that you have in a prior relationship that weighing you down right now. So if you enter into a new relationship carrying that same excess baggage, you're gonna wind up with the same thing you had in a prior relationship. Then you're gonna start blaming the woman. I got another bad egg, BobbieD. But the common denominator, the common factor is you. And the same situation over and over and over again. What could it be? Could all the women be the same? Could all the women, you got a foreigner, you got a Filipino now, you had an American before, and the same situation come up? Huh? What's the common denominator? You, Buster. You, buddy. Let's go. Yeah. So you understand? You have to put somebody else's up before you. And when you can do that, man, if you can do this, you're in a position to have a great partner, to have a great relationship. True love stories never have endings, okay? You know why? Because you put your partner above yours. You put somebody else above you, and that's what makes a good relationship, when you can do that, and when each other can do that in certain instances, you're guaranteeing success for your relationship. And if you're in a position, if you're in a mindset that you can do that, buddy, you ready. Okay. Number three, don't want to be a wannabe. Let's go. Number three is what? You have to forget about your ideal mate. You know, a lot of us got in this mind. She got to be 36, 24, 36 by me. Oh, I don't want nobody else. You know, that's my lady. I'm waiting for her by me. She got to be 36, 24, 36. She got to have a nice tan on her, long hair, Bobby, good boobs, good side butt, and she have the thick thigh, Bobby. That's what I want, Bobby. If she can't get done like that, I ain't ready, Bobby. You ain't, come on, man. You got to get that out of your mind, okay? We give our list. We got to listen. We got guidelines and expectations. We tell ourselves to hold on for the right one, baby, okay? We're unintentionally looking for something that doesn't really exist. Your ideal mate may never be out there. That's a person in your mind, okay? You can't expect your future love to be perfect. You're acting somebody to be perfect. You're setting yourself up for failure. So if you can at a point where you can say, I can accept somebody without these features, without my ideal list. If she takes care of me, I take care of her. That's all that matters. When you get to that point, then you're ready. If you're not to that point, you're not ready, man, to step off into that new relationship. You're not ready. I'm just be honest with you. When you get to that point, you don't have to be looking for somebody at 36, 24, 36. You about ready. You know, I'm telling you, man, I was like that. I'm straight up. When I dealt with women, it had to be like that. You know, I like them big boys. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. I like the big butt women. I'm being straight up with you, man. That was my thing. Okay. But when I met Lisa D, she's shaping. Lisa D's shaping now. But when I met her, man, she was like a flat, cute boy, you know. I was trying to get rid of her, you know, because she didn't meet my prototype. She wasn't my profile. She wasn't my ideal person on my list, okay? In my mind's eye. Like, and then next thing you know, man, we started chit-chatting. All that stuff I had in my mind about the ideal body figure, that went out the window because it did not matter. And when it did not matter, what mattered most was how she treated me. What matters most was how I respected and treated her, how we reacted towards each other. When I saw the importance of that to me, that ideal body list was like, pew! Okay, nothing about that. And I'm thankful that I was set free from that. And if you guys got that mental thing, she got to be fine up there. I mean, she got to be, she got to be looking at something. Let it go, man. Your ideal mate may be totally opposite from what you have figured in your mind. And if you're looking for that ideal mate and she's not that prototype in your mind, you may never find her. So you may never be ready to enter into a new relationship because she doesn't match your ideal picture of your partner or mate in your mind. I'm telling you these things so that you will know when you are ready or when you are not ready. Are you with me, GP? I'm trying to slow it down because I'm riding fast. All right, let's go. Number three, I forgot what it was, man. Oh, here we go. So yeah, you gotta know when to say let these things go. You know, you sometimes your ideal mate may not be what you had pictured in your mind. Okay, nobody's perfect, man. You know, no, I'm not saying settle for less. I'm saying the opposite. Settle for the best. I don't settle for less. I settle for the best. You know, and the best may not be on my ideal characteristic list. Okay. The best may not be 36, 24, 36. And I want the best. So get rid of that list in your mind about, well, my best got to be this, got to be this. Nah, the best is how that woman makes you feel, how that man makes you feel, ladies, how you react to one another. Okay. Trying to hold out for the right one, baby. Right one, baby, may never get there. You got to deal with the tight one, baby, rather than the right one. The tight one is the one that's around you 24/7, trying to help you, trying to talk to you, trying to walk with you, trying to take care. That's the right tight one. That's the tight one. Huh? I know I'm talking to a lot of you because you all messed up in your mind and she ain't this right, baby. I can't fool with her. Oh, and then I met this girl, yesterday, man. She was cute, but she too skinny. And we had a nice talk, man. But I felt real comfortable with Bobby. She was just cute, and then but she ain't had no meat on her, Bobby. I like meat on Bobby. I like some meat on the bone. I got to have something to feel. I got to have some grip. I know, man. I was like that until I met Lisa Lee. My whole world turned upside down when I met her. I thank God for her to this day because it changed how I look at women. I had a shallow perception of women. They had to be this or nothing else. Or if it was this, I got what I want from them and moved on to the next. No, Lizzie wasn't like that. She said, I'm not, no. Anyway, I ain't gonna tell you all that. But anyway, let's go. Number what? Number 4, getting ready to go out the door. Yeah, you got to understand that communication is the utmost important. If you feel that you can communicate about your deepest insecurities and your deepest desires and all the pain and hurt you've been through in your life, if you feel that you're able to do that, man, open up. You ready? If you still hurting about what your mama did to you, or what your daddy did to you, or what your uncle, all kind of crap, you ain't ready, man. You got to be able to open up and talk to your woman and talk, and man and women, you got to be able to talk to your man. What your daddy did to you back in them days, what your brother did, or what your uncle did. Talk, man. If you're not ready to release that stuff to somebody that you trust and love and to share and to help you work through those issues, you are not ready. Take your little pen and write down NOTREAD, not ready. Okay, put yourself on a not ready list. But if you're able to do that, to open up and share, communicate, to help somebody help you work through your pain, your suffering, then you're ready. And you have to only you gonna know when you get to a point in your life when you're ready. When you get to a point in your life when you can communicate about your deepest pain, your deepest suffering, your deepest desires in life. Okay, you got to be ready to share those moments. Yeah? I share with Lisa D a lot of stuff, man, that I have never shared with anyone else in my life. Stuff of what I was growing up, when I got to be a man, when I had my previous relationship, all kind of stuff. And she did the same for me. And guess what? I told her some really dirty stuff, man. And guess what? She loved me anyway. She accepted me anyway. And when you got somebody like that, you better hold on to them. And when you get to the point where you can open up like that to someone, then you know you got someone special in your life. And if you're not ready to communicate in your relationship, you're asking for trouble. And you're asking to hurt somebody else because you're still carrying excess baggage. Okay? All right. So you got to be able to communicate. Age does not protect you from love, but love to some extent protects you from age. It don't matter what age you are, man. Love is love. Some of y'all OGs out there, man, I'm too old, baby. I ain't ready. I'm too old. And then you say, I'm ready because I'm old. It's the opposite. It ain't about all that, man. It's about the love connection you have. If a woman's over 18, she's an adult, it's okay. If she's under 18, don't even try it. Don't even go there. Okay? But it's not about the age, man. Love has no age barriers if you're an adult. Okay? I'm not talking about no crazy stuff. I'm going wrong with it. Okay, but you got to be comfortable getting uncomfortable in order to communicate parts of you that are vulnerable. All of us got vulnerabilities in our lives, And when I say vulnerabilities, things that if we talk about, will cause us pain. If we talk about, may cause us anxiety, and we just get hurt. We don't want to get hurt, right? So what do? We put up a wall. Don't come in. No, don't go to that area. Don't touch. We don't want nobody to touch. Come to that wall. We don't want, don't. Taboo. So when you find someone that you can allow into that door, open that, break down that wall, and come into you, then you know you're ready. If you still got that wall up, you ain't ready. You cold as ice. You ain't gonna never be ready until you get some fire in your life. in that rhyme. Cold as ice, cold as ice, need fire in your life. And there's some women out there, guy, that will fire you up. There's some men out there, lady, that will fire you up. You say, I ain't never met none yet. Keep on looking, sister. Keep on looking, brother. They out there. But you got to be ready. And if you don't look, you're not ready. Well, I ain't looking for nothing, Bobby. Then you ain't ready. All you want to do is you want to get your jollies on. Good, not one night stand. That's your thing. That's your thing. I'm not knocking you, but if that's your thing, but you're not ready for a solid relationship. And don't go out fooling these women. Maybe, we got to do something, we can get a relationship going on. No, you talking about sex. Just be honest, man. You want to bang this woman or the woman want to bang you, just say it. Don't leave the word relationship out of it. And just call it what it is, sex. We want to have a sexual encounter. Okay? It's not even a sexual relationship. It's a sexual encounter. And that's your thing, that's your thing. But be careful. Don't confuse that with a solid, loving, caring, sharing, long-term relationship. Okay? Because that's what most Filipinos want. The real deal, right ones, tight ones, they want a loving, caring, sharing, long-term relationship. They don't want this one. Some of them will do the one night stand, but they think that by them doing the one night stand, that gonna make you love them, want to come back. But no, most of them, the good one now, they want the loving, caring, sharing, long-term relationship. And you know that. I think most of you guys know that. But you want to fool them up just to get what you want. You ain't ready, man. You ain't ready. All right, let's go. Number 4, get ready to go. But yeah, you gotta understand that communication is important. You gotta be able to open up and talk, man. You can't just sit up there and like she can read your mind. He said, well, I want something to eat. She said, okay, and she fixed you something to eat. She fixed you some fish and you wanted some chicken. What is this? You said you want something to eat, sweetheart. I didn't want no fish. I want some fried chicken. Like she supposed to read your mind. Come on, man. Talk right. Complete sentences. A lot of black men, not just black men, but a lot of men, he said, how you doing there? Joey, how are you there? How you darling? How you, sweetheart? I love you, my man. I'm telling you, man, that's how a lot of us do, And a woman be like, what's wrong with him? She don't say it out loud in her mind. What's wrong with him? He's just so cold-hearted, cold-natured. Because he don't love you. He don't love you enough to communicate to you. You don't mean that much to him to communicate, to open up his mouth and say, hi, sweetheart, I'm doing good today. You can't get those words out of him. You know why? He don't love you enough to speak right, tight, long, strong to you. Communicate, handwriting on the wall. This relationship get ready to terminate. 6 months you gone. Because Joey don't want to talk to you. And he can't talk to you. Because the things he feel about you. Oh, I'm going deep now, man. I'm going deep now. Oh, okay, let's finish it up, man. I know y'all tired, Bobby. Bobby, I'm tired, man. Let's finish it up. Okay, I'm going right now. Let's go. What's number 5? Number 5, man. Get ready to do a beehive. You got to accept that some problems will never be resolved. Okay? Yeah, some problems in your life, man. You can sit there and talk, but see, it's some deep-seated things that just never will go away. And you got to understand that. You have to deal with those things on a day-to-day basis to function. A lot of people in life are like that. Some things that happened to them in their childhood, so very devastating. To this day, they're old and gray. But if they think about that, what happened, it tears them up inside. You said, well, they should have been man enough, woman enough to deal with that and move on about it. No, some things, some people just can't never move on about. Some of us can, we're stronger. And then some of us can't. And so they get in a relationship and they got to deal with that problem day in and day out, or it will fester and fester and fester, and it will contaminate their relationship with the other person. Okay? So there's something that will never be resolved. But you can still enter the relationship if you deal with them on a one-on-one day. It's hard, but it can be done. All right, man. So a strong relationship is choosing to love each other, even in those moments when you struggle to just when you struggle just to like each other. Love is action. And I think some of us get love confused with sex. Okay? And I keep telling you, sex is not love. Love is not sex. Love isn't sex is an outgrowth of love. You love someone so much you want to have sexual relationship, you want to have sexual encounter. Yeah, but they're not the same thing. Okay? Keep that in mind when you're dealing with entering in a relationship. Okay? That's very, very important. So that's all I got for you, man. I just want to let you know 5 things. You got 5 things. Check on your checklist. Go down your checklist and see if you're ready. Okay? Let's go back. Let's go to checklist. I'm gonna just walk you through this real quick. Number 1, you have to accept the fact that relationship take work. Okay? If you lazy, you big fat and lazy, don't want to do nothing but lay up and eat pizza in the bed, drink beer all day long, you're not ready. Okay? Straight up with you, you're not ready for no relationship. Number 2, you have to be able to put someone else's interest before your own. If you cannot accept other people doing their thing instead of you always doing yours, you are not ready. That's being selfish. Okay. Number 3, you have to forget about your ideal mate list. If you looking for that 36, 24, 36 and nothing else, but this all I want, man. And ladies, if you look at that tall, dark, and handsome, forget about it. It may not be that way. Sometimes it could possibly work that way, but normally, most of the time, it is not that way. Okay. So if you're looking for that, you cannot get rid of your ideal mate list, you're not ready. Number 4, you have to understand that communication is the utmost important. So if you can't talk right, you can't even talk to your boss right. Your boss says, Johnny, didn't I tell you not to do the work like that, Johnny? Why'd you do that, Johnny? I don't know. You gonna get fired. Crazy stuff. You can't even talk to your job, your boss man right. And then you get a lady and she said, Johnny, do you love me? I don't know. You ain't ready, man. Put that not ready right on your paper, right? Not ready, okay? Because you can't communicate. You know, and here's the thing about it, guys. A lot of us as men, we suffer from communication issues a lot because we think we all that. We got a big ego. We Mr. Macho. I ain't got to say all that. They just watching me working. Nah, man, you got to talk to. You're dealing with a woman, man. Women are motivated by sound. And a lot of their emotions they get from hearing rather than feeling. A lot of times they want to hear their man say, I love you. Those 3 words that you don't want to say, they love hearing that from their men because it shows, it allows them to see that their men value them. That their man finds value in them. I love you, man. Always communicate good thoughts and feelings to your person that you love. It opens up doors in your relationship and could cause your relationship to grow constantly. Whether you love them or not, say it, man. Huh? Speak it. And then it will come true. The words you speak come to life. Words have life. Huh? Let me get in that lesson. All right, let's go. Last one. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Last one. Understand. I'm talking about music. Last one. You have to accept the fact that there's going to be some problems. Okay. Huh? And you work on those problems day in and day out to keep your relationship long, strong, tight, and right. That's it, man. That's all I got for you. All right, y'all ready to ride the train today? Huh? Are you ready? People get ready. But there's a train that's coming. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Or needed love. Woo. Say it again. Say sweet, sweet love. Don't need no ticket. You just get on board. Get on board. Y'all ready, man? Are you ready to ride a long train, man? I don't know y'all, man, but ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, man. You know, I enjoy doing what I do. I really do. Excuse my man, please. Come on. Don't say that. Capital. That's a good coffee, man. But yeah, I enjoy doing what I do, man. It's a blessing for me to be able to come and to communicate with you on a frequent basis, and it lifts my spirit every time I impart some information to you, and it makes me feel good to know that some experiences in my life that I've experienced that were negative, I can now help you to turn away from those experiences and turn it into a positive for you. I love it, man. And you know, some of you won't, some of you get it. Some of you get what I said. Yeah, you can just get to think about it. Some of you like, you be talking about anybody ain't no big deal, okay? No, you get it the right way, tie it the long way, or you can get it the hard way. Which one you want? Huh? I don't know what y'all. I was always the kind of guy when somebody told me something, man, if it made sense to me up here, I was like, okay, yeah, man, I got you. I did. I bought into it. I was all in. But if it didn't make sense, like, don't know. So whenever you're communicating, try to make sense. Try to make sure that you're communicating on a level where someone can understand you. Not up here, and they're down there. That you're on a sort of medium level where we both can receive what the other person's saying. And so that's what I try to do. Hopefully, some of you got something out of it. All right, y'all ready for the roll call? Y'all ready? When I say toot toot, you say all aboard. Toot toot, toot toot. When I say all aboard, you say toot toot. All aboard, all aboard. Y'all ready to ride the train, y'all? Are you ready for the roll call? Hey, I'm ready. I'm ready for last night. Hey, y'all, I forgot to. We had an outage again, y'all. Last night. I don't know what's going on. This is unusual for us. We had a power outage again last night, and I was getting ready. Thank goodness Lisa D and I had we had our cell phones charged up, and we had a load on our phone so we could get internet without power. So and then we have a charger as well. So we get ready to do. As soon as I get ready to do a video, I'll get ready to do a live stream about the outage. The lights came on. I'm like, oh man, I'm here. But yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. This is like third week in a row we had an outage. And for this area, it is highly, highly unusual. So let's hope that electric company can get their act together. You know what I'm saying? But I don't like to be in the dark, man. I like that. I got to have some light. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to move around in the dark. But you know what? That what saved us for us. I don't know this thing. Can't see it. We got this little thing. We got this little. It works on it's a motion light sensor that we had that, and it's run by solar, so don't need no light, no electricity. So we had that. We turned it on. It worked like a charm, man. That's it. Okay. Clean the old here. You remember that? You remember we had that light sensor? Yeah, this is right here. This thing easy. This is right here. We had this little light sensor, y'all. Let me see if I can turn it on. See, it won't turn on now because the daytime. But we turned this thing on, and it worked like a charm, baby. We had this all throughout the house. Everybody in the neighborhood, you know, when the lights go out around here, everybody come outside because it's so hot. You cannot stay in the house. It's so hot. No air, no fan. Everybody come outside. So everybody was outside for a long time. And they was in the dark. We were like, oh yeah, we were doing our thing. But this saved us last night. But you ladies, I'm gonna give you this opportunity, take this opportunity to introduce you to a young lady that I've been known for almost 10 years now. We went together for 5 years, then we married. She's been the love of my life. I talk to her constantly every day. We're here 24 hours a day, every day, and we love each other. And we show each other our love every day by talking and walking together. Talking together, love you. Everybody, wait a minute, say love you. Walking together. Say it again, say talking together. Yeah, that's what you remember Al Green.
To what?
Stand together. Hey, stand together. Take them on the moon, say. Y'all remember? Hey, y'all like to play sometimes. Y'all, go wrong with it. No, I like to play. When I got my business out of the way, I like to play. Anyway, but you remember Al Green, man? One of my favorites. He's a preacher now. Reverend Al Green. Excuse me, sir. I don't want to disrespect your man of the cloth, Al Green. But yeah, back in the day, Al Green was the man, man. Walking together, love you. Wait a minute, love you. Hey, okay, Lizzie, I want to say something. This is my wife here. Her name is Lisa Bernardo. She's one of the best women I've ever met in my life. I'm serious. She's a young woman, but she has a very mature nature and attitude about her. And when you meet her, Sometimes she doesn't. Let me say this about it. Sometimes people come across on the screen different from when you meet them. She's one of those people. When you meet her, you
What?
when you meet Lisa D, you will fall in love with her personality immediately because she's a friendly person. But on the ear, she'd be like, but when you meet her, man, you can't help but love. My family came here in 2019. All my sisters and my cousins and nieces came here, and they met her. They fell in love with her immediately, and because she's just type of person, she's a very very friendly person. Anyway, Liz D, I gotta introduce my wife to y'all. She is the bomb, babe, for me.
The bomb. What's
The
up?
two queen.
Yo,
Here
to the peak.
What's up, baby girl? You all right?
Yeah.
So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, we had a great time last night after the lights came on, and we slept. We slept. We got up right on time. I thought we were gonna sleep late because we went to bed a little bit later.
And you know what? When the light came back, he act like he's a boy, a big boy.
I said, yeah.
Yeah.
I said, turn out the lights now. Yeah, we got lights. We got a little partying up in there. Everybody, what's wrong with that black woman? Ain't nothing wrong with me. What's wrong with you? That's what I do, man. But yeah, man, we always have fun, together, and that's the way you live your life, man. You live, it's time out for being so. And you know how some black men we don't like sitting up, we like, good morning. She still said, good morning, honey. I don't do that. I used to do that back in my. I don't do that now. I say, hey, what's up, baby? You all right, baby girl? Love you. I tell Lisa every day, love you. I say I say it in a different way. Love you. She know. Let's go. All right, who got right train, BobbieD? I'm gonna find out who rubbing up, talking up, bubbling up, the first man in there. Who that is saying gonna be dancing?
Did you sing already?
Yeah, I sang already. You want to sing again? Go
No.
ahead, sing. Go sing while I go to
Let's
sleep.
go.
Go to sleep while I go to
First
sleep.
man up is.
We gotta find out who the first man up in his house. You gotta be rubbing up, buff enough, tough enough to be the first man in the his house. Who that is? Lindy, who that is? So good to see you, so good to see you, so good to see you. Wouldn't wanna be now. Hey, Paul is number one hot. He's the What's up, man? Good to see you, Paul. Paul made up his mind. He got his mind right, man. He made up his mind. He said, I'm gonna get I got my mind right today, BobbieD, and I'm gonna be on number one honcho in this house. And he did it, man. Whenever you make your mind up, whenever you program your mind to a particular task, you will usually wind up getting that task unless you do what? Get distracted. Okay? So guys, when you make up your mind you want to do something, put your blinders on. That's how I did. When I made up my mind I wanted to get to the Philippines, I put my blinders on. What? She tapped me on the side. I put my blinders on. Nobody gonna say it's gonna mess me up. I'm not going to the left. I'm not going to veer to the right. I'm going straight ahead. And that's what Paul did today. And he made it. He made it. So glad to see you, Paul. Look good to see you. And Paul said, look here, I'm a number one mentality man. That's why I am. And that's what I'm going to show you today. He said, I can show you better than I can throw you. And he did it, man. Y'all give me a prop. Good to see you, Paul. Ryan Train, BobbieD. Number one honcho in the who we got Ryan Train, BobbieD? Easy one nation. King King Arthur.
Number one, you're not number one.
King Arthur, you didn't make it today, buddy, but it's always a tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow, a day away. Oh, tomorrow, I love you. Tomorrow, a day away. Just one more day, maybe tomorrow, but not today. Hey, King, I be loving you, man. But you didn't make it today. The time stamp. Let me see what time stamp says so I can make sure I'm right.
Same.
What, King Arthur, man? You almost did. You was right there, King Arthur. You was right there.
You're too slow. You should take it.
You have the same time stamp, guys. But Paul just happened to fall in front of you. Yeah, King Arthur, you're on the right track, baby. Keep doing your thing. You're gonna make it. might make it tomorrow. Okay? Might make another. But you was right there. But you know what? Wait, you got something to say. What you gonna say, Lisa?
Number 2, just want to.
Sorry about that, King Arthur. You know how to hail to the king. Let's go. Right. Right, Jay Bobby, he one night. Who we got?
Smooth.
Smooth. What's up, Smooth? How you doing, brother? He said, hey, what's up,
At the
man?
same time, also, 3
Smooth.
of them.
All 3 of them?
Uh-oh.
What? 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 This is amazing. I've never seen. You ever seen that before, did you?
No.
All 3 of you, the 1,
With
2,
the excuse for that.
the 1, 2, and the 3 spot had the same exact time step, 9:32. That means that you all came at the same time. Somebody came in the front, of course, which is Paul, but it was milliseconds or seconds apart. But the system does not show the seconds and the milliseconds. Okay, so all of you guys are like triple tie almost. But Paul is the king. He's number 100 because he's in the front. All right, right, Train Bobby, listen. One Nation, King. I said, dang, they not the one. Nah, you didn't make it there. You was close, Paul. You was close, King Arthur, but you didn't make it to time. All right, let me just take this opportunity to give a shout out to those people. We got some donations in yesterday from PayPal. I just want to mention those that gave. This is for some of the donations for me and Lisa D. Some of the donations were for the food drive. So I'm going to tell you who the food drive donations were. Murphy Hay, Murphy Hay gave a food drive donation a couple of days ago for July. Then Ken sent a food drive donation for July. And then, see what else? Oh, Ray Hyde is sending a food drive donation for July as well. So we got 3 food drive donations through PayPal yesterday. And one was for Murphy through YouTube. Okay. So those things I want to mention. Also, we got some donations for the nation. Yeah, but at least Robert sending 15, sending some money for us. And John Thomas. Thank you so much, John Thomas, sending a donation for Lisa D and BobbieD. Okay, this one for the food drive. He said, this is for you all. Okay, and he made it. Guys, when you send your donations in through PayPal, please make sure that you specify whether this donation is for me and Lisa D, the Love Train Nation, or it's for the food drive. Okay, because if you don't say nothing on there about the food drive, guess what? This is us. I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. If you don't specify, BobbieD, it's not for you. Okay, this is for the food drive. Then I understand. But if you say this is for you. Then this is for you and Lisa D or the Train Nation support of you, then we know it's for us. But so I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be outrageous, but that's just how we have to communicate properly, and we'll go through properly. But yeah, thank you so much guys for contributing. That tells me that we're doing something right. You know what it tells me, man? That tells me that we're reaching our audience. Okay, what you mean, BobbieD? What you mean? You reach the audience is receptive to what we're telling them. The audience is receptive to the fact that people need help. The audience is receptive to the fact that when we give good content, they want to reward us. They want to say, thank you, man. I appreciate something you said, something you did, something you showed me, helped me in my life. And I just want to say thank you. And this is the way I do. I send you a few dollars. I say, thank you. What's wrong with that? That's how I'm trying to teach out and reach out to you, that when you give, you receive even more. So the money that you send us, it helps us to do even more and to stay stronger and longer on the show and to bring it to you right tight, strong and long, even more. Because that's what we do. And we do it for you. That was my public service announcement for the day. And let's go. Let's go. I forgot. Oh, number King Arthur.
Number King Arthur.
Okay, I did that. King Arthur said, congrats. Paul, number 1, where are you?
Murphy, where are you?
Murphy, hey, where you at, man? Where you at? Let's go, right? BobbieD, One Nation.
Pumpkin Joe.
Pumpkin Joe in the house. What's up? He said, morning, bro. What's up, man? Y'all there? So good to see you. So good to
see.
We want to be. Let's go, right? BobbieD, One Nation.
Smooth
Sound. What's up, man? He said, Paulie made number 1. Yeah, Paulie, man. Paul ain't playing, man. Let me tell you something, man. I can tell you the people on this show that have a mentality of discipline, a strong mentality, okay? And because strength attracts what? Strength, okay? Iron sharpens what? Iron. And when you see people like that, they resonate with you. They resonate with what you're saying. The things they do resonate with me, because that's how I would do. If I wanted to be at the top, If I want to be my top of my game, I'm gonna try to get number one every chance I get. Because I know if I can achieve the number one status in this show, I can transfer that emotion, transfer that drive in any area of my life. It's transferable. That's why spirits are transferable too. If your spirit is a positive spirit, it can transfer to others. If you have a negative spirit in you, it can transfer to others. That's why it's good to be positive in everything you do. Let's go. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey one night. Who we got?
Paul.
What's up, Paul? He said, yes, sir. Made it number one. And not playing, never like to be last for nothing. I said, you got it. Just like me, man. Call me late for dinner. Don't even call me late for dinner. But you better call me. Get here when you can. Call me when you can. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Lacey. Who we got?
Crookmark.
Crookmark in the house. Crookmark in the house. Woo! What's up, Crookmark? He said, what's going on, Bobby? And you know how we do, right? What we say, let's do? We highly flavored and favored of the love. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Lacey. Who we got?
Smooth Sound.
What's up, Smooth? He said, not a good day to me. Just too hot. Hey, man, it's always hot like it's not out here in the Philippines.
Oh, it's summer already over there, right?
Yeah, summertime over there in June. Well, actually, summertime officially begins June 21st. But, you know, summertime's already there. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby DC.
This is global.
Crew, walk in the house. He said, love Tri Nation. What it do? What it do? Hey, do right, tight, long, strong. Let's go. Hey, we deal with people that doing right, man. We don't want these people that doing crazy stuff, man. But if you're doing some crazy stuff and you come on the show, if you listen to me, you'll be straightened up. You'll be doing some good stuff before you get out that shit. But that's what we do. Each one reach one, each one teach one. That's what we do. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
James Rhythm Go.
What's up, James? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. Hello, good Train. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah, right there. James out there in Chi-Town, man. It's hot as snot out there, and he doing right, Ty Long. Good. Give him a greeting to the Mirror, what's the name? Light Tower?
Light Tower?
Mirror something. Lightfoot or something. I don't know. Give him a greeting. Give a greeting to the Mirror out there. I think people don't like her out there, but I think she's doing Lori Lightfoot, I think. She's doing a great job. She was people hated her that she won, man. A lot of people are coming against her, but I think
Is it black man?
black woman, Leah.
I'm blue. Okay.
Yeah,
I thought that was the black man that got arrested. What was it? What happened that he was running for mayor too?
I don't know. I don't know, Lady. Anyway,
I thought it was in New York.
Okay. Let me explain what she's talking about. We saw a story a few days ago about a black man. I forgot the guy's name, but he's a mayor. He's running for mayor in New York, and then he was a former policeman for 22 years, and he was giving a show of his house because people said he didn't live in the city. So anyway, she thought I was talking about him. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Lacey one night. Who we got?
Smooth Sounds. I see you have your mood thing going on over your left shoulder. The diffuser.
Oh, you talking about the that's a diffuser. It's smelling good in here, man. We keep that on a lot, not all day long, but sometimes we have it on all day. But we like to set the atmosphere and the tone when we talk to our people. And what you got in there, Lisa? What scent?
Peppermint.
She has peppermint in there right now. It's smelling really good. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
Rhythm Ghost, #1 on Facebook. Yeah, congrats.
Okay, he's number one.
Please hit that like button, please.
He's #1 on Facebook, guys, but he's not the #1 overall. Okay. He came to us on YouTube, then he said, I'm gonna switch, I'm gonna be #1 on Facebook. Do your thing, man. I ain't mad at you. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got?
Marvis, what's up,
President.
Donnie?
He said President. Murphy was doing his thing. He was up there sleeping in the corner somewhere. Then he woke up and said, okay, time to get the little train. Ryan Train Bobby Lacey, One Nation. Who we got? We got a donation to the nation. Rayman in the house. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. Rayman coming. What?
I saw his cup that he filled up with.
Oh, let me show. Okay, let me show you Rayman's cup. Let me show you Rayman's. Go down and get that cup, Lucy.
This cup.
Go down, all the way down, right there, right there.
Right.
This is the cup, y'all. See that cup right there? Rain Man got a cup from us, and he wants to show it. He's showing it every time we turn around. Lisa D said, Rain Man,
yeah.
can I finish my sentence, please? Can I finish my sentence, please? Every time late Rain Man turned around, he posted a cup on Facebook. He said he loved that mug. It's a mug, really. We call it a cup, but it's actually a mug, coffee mug, or a mug. You can put whatever you want in it. But we call it a cup, but it's a mug. And he loves that mug. So good to see him, man. Rain Man ain't playing. Rain Man, thank you for being a part of the train, man. You are a blessing to us, and we want to shout out to you as much as we can, because you bless us every chance you get. And you know, we ain't got no choice but to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Ride train, Bobbie, and easy. One day. Oh, we gotta do it down for Rain Man. Let's go. Who we got?
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the original players from the Himalayas. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house. I said Jerome's in the house. Come on, girl, let's do the penguin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for the donation to the nation. More blessings. What's up? Let's go. she done lost it. She done lost her. I don't know what. I'm gonna find it for. Let's go round train, Bobbie. Let's see one night. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes.
Hello, Bobbie. What's up, Murphy? Y'all right, man? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Gunny in the house. Let's go. Round train, Bobbie. Easy one nation. Murphy Hayes. He said, "What up, little train peeps? Blue Rangers and Angels, all my Blue Rangers in the house say, hoorah! All my Angels in the house say, hoorah! All my official members in the house say, rah! Let's go, round train, Bobbie, easy.
Crookmark, he said, what say you, Murphy Hayes? He's doing good, he's doing good. Terry Fleming, he said, congrats, Sir Arthur, for being close.
It's better than being.
Congrats, Sir Paul. Toot toot.
Hey, Arthur, you can't. Hey, man, look here. Y'all don't mess with Arthur. Arthur do this. He keep trying, right? And it's the only worst thing that coming out last is you don't ever try. The only thing worse than failing is that you don't never try, right? He keep trying. He's always in the game. He's always in the race trying to make it to the top. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Because you know what, man? Anybody can fail, but it takes a person with intestinal fortitude to continue to persevere in the hard times he's going through. So more power to you, King Arthur. Right. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, I'm ready like Freddy, and I'm gonna rock steady.
Murphy, bust around on me today. Go on, bust around. Let's go. Round train, Bobbie. Easy one. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, I'm great, Sir Crookmark. Hope you are as well.
Crookmark in the house. Let's go. Round train, Bobbie. Easy.
Crookmark, I'm good, my brother, by the grace of God.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Let's go. Round train. Who we got?
Xander Man.
What's up, Xander Man? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. He said, let's go, Bobbie. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Dan. Is Dan going to be here? I don't know. I sent you a list of the days he's going to be here the 24th, 25th, or 26th. But whatever day, we're going to see Xan. He's going to bring us a presentation, man.
Yeah.
And we're going to find out what Xander Man is all about. And we're going to be very, very surprised and very, very pleased with what he has to say to us. Don't y'all forget, Xander Man's coming to us before this month's out, 24th, 25th, or 26th. And he's going to give us, when we get through listening to him, we're going to feel like we're brand new people because he has a breath of fresh air to say to us some positive things. He's all about confidence in your life. It's about confidence. One of the key ingredients to success in any endeavor, in any area of this world, of your life, is having confidence. When you lack confidence, you can't get much done. because you got no energy. You got no enthusiasm. You got no. Who want to listen to somebody ain't got no confidence? Well, you said, well, I don't know, but I don't need that. You don't want that kind of person to lead you, do you? I don't want nobody to come up and say, well, I don't know. I don't. No confidence. When you get somebody confidence, well, this is what we're going to do. I want plan A, plan B. If that's what you want. That's the difference. See? And he talks about how you can get there. Let's go round train Bobby Lizzie One Nation. Who we got?
Crookmore.
Perfect. Hey, what's up? What's up? Round train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
Zan the man.
All my Blue Engine and the crew in the house say, hoorah! Let's go, round train Bobby Lizzie One Nation.
James Bond.
James Bond?
Bond.
Bond, listen.
Bond.
007. He said, pretty Bobby. I agree. Some people just don't want to put it. Now, man, they want to do all the twerking. You know what twerking is, right? They want to bang to the bang, bang, bang. But when it comes to doing some serious business about your relationship, speaking to your woman, she said, how you doing, John? John, can we just talk for a minute, please? There's some things going on in our relationship, honey, and I can't take this no more. Oh, well, whatever. Come on, man. John, when you gonna listen, man? When you gonna work? A lot of us, we want to take the easy way out. We don't want to deal with stress. We want to run when it's stress. But when it comes to sex, we all in for it. Let's go. Got to learn, man. And learning how to communicate is very, very important. Learning how to work and develop your relationship is very, very. Some of us as men, we put more time in our cars and automobiles and taking care of them than we do our relationship and we do our women. Okay, and it's a bad indictment on many of us as men. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, One Nation.
Did you mention this already?
Yes, I did. Okay, I'll mention it again since you got it up. Okay,
you give them a dance.
Oh, I'm sorry, no, I didn't do that. Let's talk about it first. We're gonna give these people, get them off screen. Okay, so what we're gonna do is this. I told you earlier as I began the show about people that sent some donations into us. Raymond Hodge sent in $11 for the food. Well, I ain't gonna say any amounts. Let's put it like that. Raymond Hodge sent in a food drive donation. Murphy Hayes gave us a food drive donation through YouTube, and Robert
Ken also for food drive.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Ken gave us a food drive donation for July. All these people not. Robert gave us a donation for BobbieD and Lisa, and John Thomas gave us a donation for BobbieD and Lisa. We said, thank you so much, guys. We're going to give you all a group dance right now. It's going to be 3 in a row. You ready? Let's go, Lisa. Who you got?
What if we will do it separate?
I don't want it to take too long. Let's do a group dance for everyone, Lisa.
Okay, let's go.
Follow the plan, Lisa.
Right here.
Whatever.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
The hardest working man in the business. I feel good.
Thank you so much. And guys, we also want to thank Terry Fleming gave us a donation on the last broadcast, which I failed to see.
Drive.
I didn't see it for the food drive for June?
No.
July?
No. I mean, that is for us. And then he gave donation when we did our food drive distribution.
Okay, right. He gave us a donation on the close of the broadcast. I didn't see it. She saw it after we got off here. Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, again. So that's what we want to do. Whenever you bless us on the food drive, we always say, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate it because we are very...
That's how you do my dear. Now you know it.
Okay, you're trying to copycat off me. But thank you so much, guys. Let's go. Rhyme Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation. Who we got?
Xander Man. He said Marfa is dropping the whisper tune. Rocksteady, Curtis Mayfield, Freddie D.
Freddie's dead. Yeah, I remember that.
That's what he said.
I remember that, man. Back in the day, back in the day, back in the day. Who we got? Rhyme Train, Bobby Lisi. Who we got?
Marfa Hayes, what up, Sir Terry? King Arthur, Xander Man, Sir Smooth, Sir Paul, Rhythm Ghost, Sir Pumpkin Joe. What's up? What's up?
All my people in the house. He said, what up, Sir Terry? Okay, you already did that. He said, let's go. Is he okay? Murphy Hayes said, Danny Man, I hear you, brother. I hear you, man. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee? He said, BobbieD, hello. And Filipina will be talking to 3 or 4 guys, men in wine, dating each man will think they are only one, but you are not, guys. Yeah, we know that, man. Filipina scammers, they always want to act like we ain't got no sense. We don't know what's going on. And some of us don't have any sense. I'll be honest with you. Some of us don't have any sense. Some of us don't know what's going on, and we get suckered up. We become a big fat lollipop. Yeah, they getting all the money from us, you know, and we giving them all the money. We ain't getting no sugar. No sugar. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go around telling everybody who we got.
Joshua Moore.
What's up, Joshua? He said, hey, BobbieD, I have a friend who is mildly autistic, and he was wondering if the Filipinos would still be interested in him. BobbieD, do they have Bluebell ice cream in Philly? Okay, he got 2 questions. He usually have a lot of questions. Number 1, first question is, would a Filipino be interested in a mildly autistic person? Filipinos are very warm, loving, caring people. As long as you treat them nice and decently, they will love anybody. And I've seen people out here. I've seen people in wheelchairs out here with a Filipina. I've seen people with all disfigured faces and arms, all kind of limbs disfigured, and with Filipinas. So I have to believe that slightly autistic would not hinder a Filipina from loving them and being part of their lives, because that's just the kind of people the Filipino people are. They're very warm, very receptive, and they don't look at your disabilities as something to stop them from being in love with you. Okay, so they look at how you treat them. Okay, so that's my answer to that question. Number 2 was, BobbieD, do they have Bluebell? I don't know. You have Bluebell? I've never seen.
I don't hear that.
I don't think they do. I've never seen Bluebell ice cream out here. They have a lot of ice creams, but I've never seen Bluebell. Have you, Lisa D? Nah, Bluebell, Lisa don't know. Bluebell is one of the better ice creams in the USA. They have really good ice creams, good popular brand. And so he was wondering if he come out here, he like Bluebell ice cream. It's like, well, make sure he has I'll bet they got it. You'll have to import some, okay?
Or it might be in the with Rasta, something like that.
It could. There's a supermarket called Ralston's out here. They have a lot of American foods. It could be there, but I haven't seen it in the regular supermarket. Let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, he's One Nation on that. Woo, Bobby John. What's up, Bobby? One Bobby to Bobby in the house. Let's go. He said, hello, little BobbieD from Bobby J. Hoorah, hoorah. Ray. Let's go. Hey, Bobby G. Hey, Bobby J. What's up, man? So good to see you, man. We got the same.
Bobby J. This is BobbieD.
We got the same.
BobbieD. This is Bobby J.
We got the same name, man. You know how this is. I had
to introduce you to her. Your was that similar?
Let go, lady. She done messed it up. I like around here, BobbieD. I don't know what she go. Michael Coffee needs. He said, BobbieD.
Coffee.
I said, hi. The Philippines is trying to find out the 3 or 4 guys, man, which one of you are going to really make that long flight to see here in the Philippines. None of them, because you got any sense. You don't go out there to see somebody sucking you up, we're making you out of lollipop. Let's go round train, BobbieD, see One Nation.
Michael Coffee, BobbieD, hi. Guy's man that is the one she will truly love, truly have a relationship with. The other men are just for fun for her, not serious about those
Well, most if a Filipino has 3 or 4 men, they're not serious about none of them. They just want money, money, money from all of them. And some people are, I guess, gullible enough to go out there and see them, not realizing that they're being taken. And then a lot of times when they get out there, they realize too late that they've been taken to the cleaners because they don't want to do. They don't want the person. They say, "Well, you meet me at the airport." They go out there, nobody out there. Where's she at? And you call them. No, where you at? Oh, it's a whole big mess. Ride train, BobbieD, Lizzie.
Michael, coffee? You need some coffee, BobbieD? Hi. Hello, guys. Man, deep down, the Filipino wants to know which of you guys men are really traveling to the Philippines to meet her in person.
That's one thing a lot of Filipinos want. They want if they're dealing with you online, they want you always to come see them because it's hard for them to come out there. They know you have the money, the wherewithal to come to make that trip to see them, so they want you to come. You know, some people fool the Filipinos all the time. I'm coming next month. Next month, get it, they never get it, and they just keep stringing them along, so they can have someone to talk to. Because a lot of men out there are very, very lonely, and they're very, very desperate, so they do things like that. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Michael, coffee, BobbieD, hello. Because she knows some guys men will say they are coming to the Philippines, but really the man will never show up. Filipino smart broadcast.
That's exactly right. Most guys tell a Filipino, "Well, I'm coming. They'll never get here." They just keep saying that. And again, like I just said, they like to play the Filipino so that they can continue talking. Because a lot of guys are lonely and they just need somebody to talk to, and they use the Filipinos as that person. They keep on getting their hopes up, thinking that they're coming. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
BobbieD, had God, wonderful blessings be with all the guys men riding the life train today. Keep the faith from Nurse Mine.
Thanks so much, Nurse Mine. Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Malcolm Ranch, Murphy, peace, miss you being #1.
Murphy gonna be #1 again, man. He got a #1 mentality. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Gunny, I'm willing but chilling.
He was nap. He took a little nap today, y'all. You know, he was getting right in the sleep out of that.
Tuba cup, slap his.
Ryan Train, BobbieD, Lizzie, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, I have gave to end to temptations to be with I can't get relationships and ended up getting what I got, trouble.
Yeah, man. When you deal with a lady or even if a woman deals with a man, and it is for superficial or exterior reasons, okay, or how they look reasons. Usually that doesn't end up too well because number one, the looks on the outside may not match up with what's on the inside, okay, and number two, the exterior has a tendency over time to do what? Fade away. So what you thought you got 5 years ago, 10 years later, and look at what it looked like 10 years before, you know what I'm saying? So people, do not base your relationship on how someone looks, okay, on the outside. Yeah, I mean, of course you want to look decent, normal, but more importantly, guys, is how they look or how they are on the inside, okay? And beauty goes deep inside. Okay, it's superficial on the outside, but deep inside is the real beauty of a person. And y'all might want to write that one down. I'm gonna read that again. I'm gonna say that again. I ain't reading. Deep inside is the real beauty of a person. BobbieD quote. Okay, let's go. Round everybody, Lizzie, One Night. Who we got?
Smooth sound. That's all I need. A lady who let me lay on her and cry when I need to cry. Yes. Good people, man, need his girl to hold his sometimes too.
You know, that's right. And Smooth just revealed something about him, y'all. He revealed something very important. I don't know if you guys picked up on it. He's a very romantic guy. He's a romantic guy, and he's emotional. And there's nothing wrong with that. He proved to us that men are what? Emotional. Men are what? Romantic. Some of us aren't. Many of us aren't. But there are some that are. And so it's important that we understand that women are very, very emotional, more emotional than men, and women are very, very sensitive. So if your woman has a man that has no emotions, no sensitivity to her needs, as a woman, it's going to be problems, because women's emotions have to be dealt with. And if you don't know how to deal with a woman's emotion, you might as well not be involved with a woman because it's going to be trouble. Straight up trouble, not trouble, trouble. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Got it.
Got it?
Correct. So I know what you mean, Terry.
Yeah, very important point Terry made. Let's go. Ride train, Bobby Lisi, One Nation.
Or I'm long term always was, but I made some mistakes but learned from them. And now I know what I want and don't want.
Very good. If you learn from your mistakes, you know what they were. You know what you did wrong, know what she did wrong, know what you both did, because it takes two to tango, right? One person didn't cause the problem by themselves. You have to have party was your problem, part of it, it's two people. But if you learn from those mistakes, then when you enter and you're ready, you're ready, you won't make those same mistakes into the next relationship. And that's what I had to do with these two. I learned from my prior mistakes, and I brought a few of those things into later, and it made it harder, but we got through it. Ryan Train, Bobby DC, One Nation, another. Who we got?
KBBJR.
Hello, Bobby DC. What's up, man? You back? So good to see you, KBBJR. What's up? What's up?
BBJR. Baby GR.
KBB Jr. What's up? KBB Jr. What's up?
Terry Fleming, the rain man in the house. How can I be who I am when my guards are up when getting into a new relationship? The hardest thing to discern in a relationship is a funny player.
That's a very, very important question, significant question. And that's a question that many, many people have in their minds, and sometimes they're afraid to ask that question. So I'm glad you asked question, Terry. He said, how can I be who I am when my guards are up? You can't. You gotta let the guards down. You gotta let the guards down. No, but you can't be who you are when you have a guard up. That's just the way. That's why you got the guard.
Whoa.
Yeah, gotta break. That's why you have the guard up, because you're protecting your interior self. You're going to reveal some things to that person, but the things that you reveal are not going to hurt you. Because so things that you know are really, if you see might hurt you, might sensitive areas for you, you guard up. So in order for you to be yourself, Terry, you have to start. And if you only want to let that guard down, because guards are important. Sometimes they're important because they keep enemies out, right? Enemy. That's why you got a guard. Enemy. Someone hurt you. Can't get in. I don't want to let them in, right? So that's why it's important. You keep the guard up when you think it's a possible attack on you. But when you see somebody's talking, you begin to get nicer and nicer and just and loving, and you begin to let that guard down. And if they come inside just a little, and he still don't hurt you, you still enjoying it, let it down a little bit more. And ease until you really trust them. And it takes time for that. Okay, that's how you can begin yourself. You still got to keep your guard up, because you don't want to get messed up like you did before, right? So have your guard up. And then but still, when you're dealing with that person, you got to release the guard to let them know party. So the more you deal with that person, time, you release a little bit more. And if you're trustworthy, you trust them, they trust you, eventually you'll drop that guard. But keep in mind, like I told you in the presentation, number 5, there are some problems that will never be resolved. There may be some reasons why you have a guard up, that some of those problems where you have the guards up may never be resolved. But still, you can give the most part of you, the trusting party to that person, and develop a good relationship. Okay? Are you with me? Let's go.
Smooth sound.
What's
hey,
up?
Mr. D, do you and Lisa have matching outfits?
No.
Yeah,
we got
have.
Yeah, we got it. She likes that stuff. I don't know.
The Mickey Mouse, the Tokyo, the red and white.
She got a few outfits that she picked for us, but she likes that kind of stuff. I don't particularly.
Couple outfits, my dear.
Couple of yeah. We got some. Roger, everybody, let's see who we got.
Smooth sounds. I sent 10 of those light things to a girl I was talking to about 10 years ago, along with 200 packs of Kool-Aid. She turned around, sold all the Kool-Aid, and ate of the lights.
Okay. So he sent her some light things. I don't know what the light things are. Anyway, he sent her some things and she ate all the stuff he sent in. She drank the Kool-Aid
It
too.
might be the solar light.
Oh, solar light. Okay, yeah, okay. I got it. He said he sent her about 8 of these solar lights and she sold them all. And then she, okay, these please. I'm just trying to show people. And then she turned around and drank all the Kool-Aid and sold the light. You know what, man? They'll do that. When you're dealing with a person that's desperate, has no money, what you send them don't mean nothing to them, but how can I make me some pesos out of this? And so what they do, everybody in the Philippines want to buy something from America, right? So they say, this from USA, and they'll get as much they can from it and move on. You know, that shows you how much she cares about you. You cared about her because you sent her stuff. But when you send somebody something and they sell it immediately, that show they don't give a flip about you. So I hope you let her go. Let's go, Ronnie. Ryan Train by the One Nation.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello, California Governor Newsom. Newsom is fully opening up the state tomorrow, Tuesday. Our state is 70% COVID-19 virus vaccinated.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's an awesome thing to do. I think Governor Newsom has been doing a great job in Cali. There are some things he could have done better. One thing he did was he went out and he went into some shops and stuff without his mask. And that wasn't a good example as a chief executive officer for the state of California. And they got on him about that big time. But overall, I think he's been doing a good job. There are a lot of people that don't like him. They were trying to recall him right now. But I think California, y'all know California used to be the epicenter of the virus. So they have come a long way. Congrats, Cali people. Let's go.
Yeah. King Arthur sounds like a hustler. Smooth.
Smooth was being hustled. He was being hustled. She was a hustler. She hustled him out of some lights and she hustled him out of Kool-Aid. Anything else smooth she hustled you out of? Let's go. Right, everybody, who we got?
RKA's, yeah, smooth operator, King Arthur.
Smooth operator. Yeah, smooth operator got hustled big time. But you know what? Filipinos, some people that are very, very smart and they can change like that. I mean, they can put on, they like, all of them can win the Academy Award actors for best actors. So it don't feel too bad because a lot of people get suckered, you know. A lot of people become lollipops for Filipinos, you know. But you got to learn when to be a nice person, and then learn when to be a strong person, and learn when to be a stern person. When you're dealing with somebody you find that's a user and abuser, you got to be strong. No nice guy, strong and stern with them. Okay, let's go. Ryan Train, BobbieD, let's see who we got.
Irene.
Irene, what's up?
up?
How you doing, my dear? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to see you. Thank you for stopping by to the show today. What she say, Lisa?
Hello, Lisa and BobbieD. How are you doing, guys?
We're doing great. We're so good. Just so happy to see you today. She is Irene is the fiance of Rhythm Ghost. James Rhythm Ghost. Y'all know James Rhythm Ghost coming to show all the time. This is his fiance guy. She's living in Lapu, I think it's Lapu.
Yeah.
And she's waiting for her fiance to come back home. He said, James, I want you here with me, James. I miss you so much. And James is saying the same thing, man. They're a beautiful couple. They're a beautiful couple, man. We met with them a few years now, 2 years now, at the mall. We had a great time talking to them. So I'm sure James is ready to get there as soon. Get here when you can. As soon as they can let it open, James gonna be right there. Let's go, Ryan Train, BobbieD.
Terry Fleming, when you reach my age, you look for different things in a relationship than I did when I was younger. So the thought of sex doesn't cloud ability to reason.
That's very good thing. When you get a certain age, sex is okay, but it's not the ultimate, you know, because usually you have reached the pinnacle of your life where you can look at other things, not just one thing. And younger men are hormone driven. What you mean, BobbieD? What you mean hormone driven? What you mean hormones, man? Those things that make you say, you get hot to try hormones. That's usually younger guys. So when you get older, that testosterone, which is your main male hormone, it's lesson and lesson and lesson. So all that is dying out. So you look at other things that make you other than the sex. Let's go right train by who we got.
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hi. Giving out the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines to Cali citizens and arenas and stadiums work for state nurses. We're doing about 10,000 a day.
Wow, that's good, man. That's why Cali can open up. Most of the people are vaccinated, fully vaccinated, and the state is almost herd immunity, has almost reached herd immunity. The only problem I'm looking at maybe for Cali and other states is that the variants are coming out, and there's potential that states may have to go through another lockdown. We don't know, So I'm hoping that the boosters that the vaccines have will be taking into account the new virus variants, and attack those variants as well. Let's go. Run train Bobby. Let's see one night. Who we got?
And guys, we're registering now to get our vaccines.
Okay, we registered. We ain't gonna say too much about that. But we went down. These registered both of us online to receive vaccines. So when they get it ready, they're supposed to call us, and we'll see what happens with that. Okay. Well, yeah. When we get our vaccines, when they call us or whatever, we will let you guys know. And then when I get down there and get my shot, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna do a video, okay? So you guys can see. And then I'm gonna do a video and let y'all see how Lisa D be crying when she get a shot. Let's go, right? He's One Nation.
Big John in the house.
Big John in the house. Woo, what's up, Big John?
BobbieD and Lisa D.
Good morning. Good evening to you, John. Good to see you. Good to see you. John is one of the most consistent men on this show. He always looks out for Lisa D and me and the people on. Thank you. On the food drive as well. God, don't y'all mess with John. Y'all see that big blue? Y'all see that that symbol by his name? That means he's an official Love Train Silver rider, train rider. Okay, I need some more train rider now. We got 2 silvers. I need some golds. Okay, I need some bronze and I need some gold. So y'all keep on now. Let's go. Y'all want to help this show, right? Get up on the train, be official members. Okay, good to see you, John. Ride train by the DC One Nation.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the second round.
For a night out for you two and Queen Angel, Lisa D, and not for Tuba. Thank you so much.
No,
that's a night out for. Hey, you know what we gonna go take that and eat. Yeah, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate that, man. Terry is always doing good things for us, man. And so we love Terry Fleming. Don't y'all mess with Terry Fleming. Okay? He said not for two. We ain't gonna get no 2 out of that. But don't mess with Terry Fleming, the Rain Man. He got they call him the Rain Man for a reason. Okay, and for a season. Let's do it down for the Rain Man in the house. Who we got?
Yes!
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. So what you trying to do?
Thank you so much, Terry Fleming, for a donation to the
nation.
More blessings, more love. Let's go. Ride train by DC. One Nation under one love. Who we got? Move. What's up? He said, Mr. Fleming. They will go to Vikings with that. That's a good idea. You might go to Buffet. Might go to Vikings, or we might go to Buffet 101. Which one you want, Lady? Vikings, Buffet.
I like the Buffet 101.
Go Buffet 101.
If they are open.
They
Vikings, I don't know if might be there open, but
Vikings was over, so 101 should be over too. We'll find out. Okay. We'll keep you guys abreast. We'll do a video when we go to Buffet 101, so you guys can see the difference between Vikings and Buffet 101. Those of you like Vikings may want to like Buffet 101. So we like both, but we like Buffet 101. That's the best. Let's go ride train Bobby DC one day. Who we got?
Michael, coffee. We need some coffee. BobbieD. Hi. Nurses giving out vaccines at CVS and Walgreens Pharmacies to kids, children 12 to 19 years old with the Pfizer vaccine here in Cali.
Okay,
Wow.
that's awesome. So, guys, for those of you that don't know, Pfizer has been approved for young people now, young kids, 12 to 19 years old, and so they're giving it out at Walgreens and CVS. So that's awesome, man. One of my best pharmacies or drugstores I used to go in, CVS. I love me some CVS. They had some good bargains. Everything they had, all the things was priced for me. Man, I felt like, because I had one right around about 5 minutes away from me. I would go there all the time looking at what y'all got today. Then I used to buy, that's when I was eating a lot of candy, man. I had to go buy me a stack of them. I had some cheap price on the candy stuff. I stopped being a candy man. I had to let that go. I go more candy man. The candy man. You remember that song? Who sang that song?
Candyman.
Sammy Davis Jr. Remember Sammy Davis Jr.? The Candyman can, the Candyman can. Remember, I forgot it. Hey, let's go ride train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, at the local Walgreens drugstore, they're giving Johnson & Johnson as the first shot and Moderna as the second shot.
Okay. You know what, man? I'm going to tell you straight up. I want Moderna, but if they had Johnson & Johnson, if I had to choose Junior Johnson, I would take the, because you know why? One shot, baby. One and done. That's what I like. Let's go ride train, BobbieD.
Johnson & Johnson is one shot?
Yeah.
I'm going to take Johnson & Johnson.
She like the idea of one and done, too. Let's go ride train, BobbieD. See one day. Who we got?
Terry Fleming, top the thing.
Everybody hit the like button. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. 1, 2, 3. Chichapaya. Hit that like button. Come on, y'all, please. Let's get the likes up, man. Come on now, y'all can do better than that. Let's get the likes up. The least you can do is hit the like button. It don't take but a second now. Come on, let's go. Ride train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Michael Coffee.
Need some coffee?
Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. All Cali public schools will fully open in September fall 2021 this year. Nurses are getting the kids vaccinated. Wow,
that's
nice.
Awesome, man. There, school is opening here as well, guys. In September, school's going to be back to normal, and things are going to be running as normal as all. I can't believe the children. It's hard to believe children have been out of school over a year, just sitting at home, And I know the kids got to be frustrated because most kids, when I was growing up, we didn't like to go to school.
It might be the parents are tired.
When I was growing up, we didn't like to go to school. But now, kids love to go to school. I don't know why. I was like, I love summertime because I could do what I want to do. But now, these kids, they want to go to school. They love it. Anyway, let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Terry Fleming. As long as they have fun, it's okay with me, smooth sounds.
Yeah. Kids need something to be.
No.
What?
About eating somewhere in Vikings.
Oh, Vikings. Oh yeah. Yeah. We have fun doing anything. I might just take Lisa D and buy her something. She might just buy me something after morning. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Lisa D? What do you want to do?
We're doing Father's Day next Sunday.
Okay, that'll be a Father's Day treat for Terry. Thank you, Terry Fleming, for having me a Father's Day treat on next Sunday. After we get through with the food drive, we're gonna go down and have a Father's Day treat on Terry Fleming. Let's go, Roger. Thank you so.
Smooth sounds. He said, I need to get there when it's summer there to see if I can survive the heat. I barely hold up here. I will cry if it's too much for me.
Okay, let me talk to you about this, the heat, Smooth. I'm glad that is a concern of many people out there, and it was a major concern. I don't like a lot of heat, man. I'm straight up with you. I don't like, like going out in the sun right now. I can't stand that, man. I don't like a lot. That's why when we go to the beaches, my head burns if I go to the beach. You believe it or not? Lisa T tell you, we went to the beach a couple of years ago. My whole scalp had burnt all over. It took about 6 months for all that burnt stuff to heal up. I don't like heat. But I'm telling you how you do, man. When you come out here, you make sure you get a place that has AC. Okay, that's it. Some places don't have it. You have to have a big fan. Make sure you get an aircon place. And when you come out here, do not go out early in the morning. Don't go out after 12, around 12. Don't go out between 12 and 3. Go out after 4 if you got to go in the evening, or early before 9, before 10, 11. That's how we do to beat the heat. So you have to have a strategy and you have a plan, because that's what the people do here. And if you have to go out in the peak heat times, bring you what they call parasol or umbrella to cover yourself. Men carry umbrellas, and as well as women, to fight that heat. The heat here I don't know if you guys know about Florida heat, Mississippi heat. I've lived in Mississippi. I've lived in Florida. Those heats are very, very hard. Okay. This heat out here is worse than that. You can fry egg right now. If I take an egg and go fry it on the concrete out there, and put it on it'll fry. That's how hot it is out here. So yeah, you have a concern. Is to have a valid concern about the heat, but you can beat the heat. You can strategize. You can plan for it as we do here. Ryan Train by BobbieD, One Nation. Who we got?
Smooth sounds. You're right, Mr. Flamey.
Got you, man. Let's go. Ryan Train by BobbieD, One Nation.
Smooth sounds. Get the cup and drink Tangerine and mango juice out of it.
Tangerine and mango. I got you, man. Let's go. Ryan Train by BobbieD, One Nation. One love.
Michael Coffee said, Lisa and BobbieD, I am telling Cali residents to get vaccinated because of the new COVID-19 virus, Delta variant.
Variant, right. That's right.
This is the strongest variant so far.
And guys, they are predicting that the Delta variant will be the dominant strain in the U.S. Okay, the Delta variant, as you know, was the Indian. I think it's the Indian variant. Anyway, they take it away from the country name because they want to be associated with ethnicities and countries. But the Delta variant is predicted to be the very stronger strain in the United States and around the world. And that variant is like 4 or 5 times more contagious and more easy to get, and it's more deadly. Okay, so we got to be of great concern about that. Let's go.
Murphy Hayes, I like that Morris Day dance.
Good, good. All right, we're gonna do it again for you, Murphy. That Morris Day is the bomb, baby. That's one of my favorite groups back in the day. I like to have, they do that. Oh, he, oh, he, oh. Remember that? Let's go.
Okay.
Morris Day is fine.
See how he did, guys? Xander, man. He said, yes, BobbieD, I replied, June 26th.
26, y'all. All right, y'all. You got it. There you have it, guys. 26. Xander Man gonna be here between 9:30 and 10:30 in the morning, Filipino time. So that'll be 9:30 and 10:30 evening your time. Xander Man will give him all the time he needs. We're gonna say a few words for you and bring your awareness of confidence in your life. Talk to you about the power of confidence, how much you really need it if you want to. It's the backbone of everything we do. And without it, the problem is so many people don't know it. They don't. And the reason why they are unsuccessful a lot of times because they lack confidence. Who want to follow somebody with no confidence? Like, get away. So we're gonna hear about Zan. He's gonna tell us some stuff that we need to hear. Let's go.
Zanderman, here's my email, zan@zanderman.com.
Okay, got you, Zan. Y'all check out his email if you need to get in touch with Zan. Get in touch with Zan. He'll give you some good words. If you have a question about confidence, you have a question about your personality, you have a question about your lady's confidence, whatever, talk to Zan. Okay? Let's go, Ryan Train by BobbieD. Who we got?
Murphy Ace, looking forward to seeing the Zanderman shoot.
Okay, we need that email. Excuse me, I'm sorry. We need that email because I got a Zan. Zan, I'm gonna email you the link.
You have the email.
Write that down. I'm gonna email you the link when we get ready to do the show about an hour before, and then I'll tell you the time to come on. So we'll email you. Okay, at least you got it written down right now. Okay, Murphy Hayes said, looking forward to seeing the Zan the Man show. Yeah, man, Zan's gonna be. Hey, Zan's gonna light it up, man. You think I'm playing with you? Get ready. Terry Fleming, what is Vikings Smooth Sound? Vikings, Terry, is a restaurant.
Buffet restaurant.
Buffet style restaurant, just like Buffet 101 is a buffet style restaurant. And they both are similar. They serve international cuisine. They have all kinds of foods from all over the world. And you can eat as much, they got one price, right? And you can eat as much as you want, and people come from all over. For the Vikings and Buffet 101 International.
Yeah. Smooth sounds. If you guys did not know Michael Jackson, his inspiration in dancing was the great James Brown.
Oh yeah, man, I know that. Michael Jackson got all his moves from James Brown, and then he just gave variations on James. Everything Michael does is usually a variation of what James Brown did. The camel walk, Who started? You think Michael Jackson started the camel walk? And the moonwalk, all that stuff. James Brown did it first. I think Murphy Hayes showed me a video one time where James Brown was the originator of the moonwalk. Michael Jackson just took it to another level. That's every James Brown. Believe it or not, people stole a lot of stuff from James Brown. A lot of the rockers stole stuff from James Brown. You know, James Brown was the entertainer, one of the most misunderstood and misused and abused entertainers of the world, simply because he was an African American and he was not as articulate as a lot of other people. He was like, yeah, hop dance. oh, yeah. That's how he did, you know. And some people can't get into that, but a lot of people did. And the ones that didn't cast James Brown to the side. What is he? I don't know what he's saying. He's saying that, woo. Yeah. But if you know James Brown, if you like the music like I like it, you get a lot from him. James Brown was a very wise man. His vocabulary was somewhat limited, you know, but what he had to get his message out to the world, and the world received him because of how he sung, his emotion, his passion, and his dance. Let's go, Ron Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Smooth. Remember, men, never go buy your Filipino and pink bottle mouthwash like Big Ed. 19 years. What?
I don't know. They watch that show by the 90 Day. That's a US show. We don't see the show that much. I read a few things about it, but we haven't watched the show. Let's go, Ron Train BobbieD.
you. Terry Fleming. He said, you will come to realize that every woman dating age has some baggage one way or another. The goal is to conquer all and become her one and only.
Right. Everybody's got some kind of baggage, guys. No question about that. What I tried to stay away from is when I found a Filipino that had a lot of hard, heavy baggage. Okay. Stuff that I didn't want to deal with. This did have a little bit of baggage. She didn't have much. You know, I had baggage too, but she didn't have much like a lot of people I met before her. You know, so I don't want somebody with a whole ton of baggage and I got to take the baggage piece by piece and off their back, and you know, that's a lot of work, man. And I want to work, but I don't want to work myself to death. You know, I want to work, but I don't want to work too hard. So I found somebody with some light baggage. Okay, let's go, Ron Train BobbieD. Who we got?
Smooth. He said, no, sir. From what I remember, Selecta and Carmen's Best is the best ice cream in the Philippines.
That is correct, sir. That is correct.
Yeah.
Selecta is what Lisa D loves. I don't eat ice cream. I used to.
Is this what I know only?
Yeah, those are the two popular brands of ice creams in the Philippines that we are aware of. Selecta and Carmen.
There's a Temptation.
Yeah, there's a third one, Temptation, but the two most popular are Selecta and Carmen. So I guess I would say Selecta is the number one. I think Selecta is number one. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, everybody wants Selecta, but the two most are Selecta and Carmen, and then the other one is Temptation. Let's go, Ron Train BobbieD. One Nation.
Smooth. He said, Mr. Coffee, is that true you met twins in Philippines named Sugar and Cream?
Sugar and cream, man.
To mix with the coffee.
mix with the coffee. My name is Michael Coffee, and I got some twins named Sugar and Cream, and they want to mix with me. It's okay. I like my sugar and I like my cream. Come on, girls, let's have a scream. Let's have some ice cream.
Let's go. Yeah, show more. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. I like my coffee black. Yeah, feel me, Michael. That's my favorite color too. I'm a keep it real. I'm not going to be fake like wrestling more like boxing. Ask BobbieD.
Okay, I gotta read that here. Michael Coffee needs some coffee. I like my coffee black. You feel me, Michael? That's my favorite color too. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not going to be fake like wrestling, more like boxing. Ask BobbieD. Hey man, I like my coffee like I like my women, hot and black with a little bit of cream. With a little bit of cream on it, okay? Hot and black, a little bit of cream, okay?
But I'm not black.
You black on the inside. I'm black enough for both of us, okay?
All right. Okay. Let's go, Michael. Coffee. We need some coffee. Lisa D and BobbieD. Hello. Guys, man, if you are traveling to any of these Asian countries, Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia,
Say it again.
Thailand.
She said Thailand. Thigh? You got some thighs for me? I like your thighs, baby girl. I like that thigh. Thailand, Lisa.
Thailand, Singapore, Malaysia, Vietnam, Philippines. Some only want tourists with certain vaccines.
That's true. Some of the countries are saying, if you don't have American vaccine, don't come here. If you got that Sinovac, stay away from us. Okay? If you got that Sputnik, don't come in here. That's what they say. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Lisa. We got it.
Michael, coffee, BobbieD. Hi. Some of these countries are only taking in foreigners, expat tourists vaccinated with Pfizer, Moderna, COVID-19 vaccines from nurse Mike.
That's right. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Lisa. We got it.
Marva Ace, hello and welcome to the Love Train, Miss Irene.
Irene, he said, hello, and welcome to the Love Train, Miss Irene. Yeah, Irene, he's just saying welcome to the Love Train. We don't see, she comes on there every now and then, Murphy, but we don't see a whole lot, and he just extending the welcome
We
to
didn't
it.
see
Oh,
the
I
Love
forgot.
Angels
Irene,
song.
I'm sorry. Thank you for reminding us, Murphy. Irene, we forgot to sing our angel song, you know, Angel on the House. Angel in the house, angel in the house, angel in the house. Woo. Thank you so much for showing up, Irene. Don't be a stranger. And then we have to send out the long ranger for you. Okay, let's go round train, BobbieD. We got
Smooth, he said, yeah, King A. The lights and Kool-Aid was a present because she lived in a squatter area.
Okay.
Here is the thing that it was New Year's when she sold those things.
Okay.
The bad part is I watched her do it on a webcam.
Wow.
What?
She did it right in front of your face. Ooh, Lord. That's bad. He sent over 20 lights, and she sold it on a webcam in front of him and said, oh man, the light. I'll show you what I care about you. Huh? I'm gonna show you what I care about you, black man. Nah, man, you got right. You did right there. Get rid of them kind of women, man. That shows she don't care nothing. All she cared about was what she could get from you. She showed her true colors, and I'm glad you was able to see it on you. Because some people, even they did all that in front of their face, they would still send them some more money or so whatever, you know. Though she didn't, I know she didn't mean that. She had to do that because she had no money. These guys, stupid. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
King Arthur, smooth. A person have to do what they have to do to survive.
Yeah, they do. They do. And we cannot pass judgment on people sometimes because we have to put ourselves in their shoes. What would you do if you had no money, no place to live, no food, and somebody you talking to an American on the phone, on the screen, on the internet, and he got money galore, and he said, hi, and he said, you're beautiful. He said, oh, I got this stuff. You think I'm pretty? You're gonna shake what your mama gave you, right? You're gonna shake what your mama gave you and do whatever you can to get some money. And then once you got your money, get rid of it. Go to the next one. Let's go round train, BobbieD. We got Andy. What's up, Andy?
What's up, Andy?
How you doing, brother? It's all good to say. It's all good to say. It's all good to say. He said,
What's up, Andy?
hey, Bobby and Lisa D, good morning and God bless to all. Caught you on your time tonight. That's good, man. I'm
That's
so
good.
glad you made it. You made it tonight. You didn't escape. So we're saying thank you for showing up today, brother. Good to see you. Round train, BobbieD. What we got?
Andy,
He
the
said
heat
he-
sounds like a hellfire out there.
Oh man, y'all don't. You do not want to. If the people out here always, you see these people always carrying an umbrella with them, they know when you go to a country and you see people carrying an umbrella, that's hot. That's a message right there. When you come out there, put a hat on your head. If you don't carry an umbrella, hat on your head or something, because you're gonna feel it when you get inside. You'll be passed out. A lot of times we used to be driving and go around here. When we get home, you think we sitting up doing this? No, we passed out for the heat. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Lisa, One Nation.
Terry Fleming, if you can stand Florida summers, Philippines is a cakewalk.
No, I got it opposite. If you can stand the Philippines, the Florida, the cakewalk.
More hotter?
I mean, if you can stand the Florida heat, the Philippines, well, it's more hot. I believe it's more hotter here than Florida. I've been in Florida. It's hot there, no question about it. But I think the Philippine heat got that Florida heat beat, and I lived in Mississippi. Y'all know what? Y'all ever heard of the Mississippi Delta down there where the Gulf is? That's heat, man. And I tell you, I compared that heat to here. It's
During
worse
summer
here.
here.
Know why it's hotter here? I'm tell you why it's hot. This country is closer to the equator, and the closer you get to the equator, the hot, the more humid, the more sticky it is, man. And we are on the ring of fire. Y'all know what the ring of? Look it up. I ain't got time to explain all that. Look up the ring of fire. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Andy, I live in Florida and the heat really is too humid and light at times. But sometimes it gets so hot, you sweat stepping out of your aircon apart.
That's the way it is here. Most every day. It's so hot out here, man. That's why I stay in the house. Lisa D and I, we stay in the house as much as possible. We don't get out there unless we going someplace. We got to go someplace. And we have our aircon. You come out here and you get your car. A lot of people sell your car with no aircon. Don't do it. Because it's cheaper to buy without an aircon. Don't do it. You have to have, you're an American coming out here, you get burnt to a crisp with no aircon. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Robert Lee, what's up?
What's up, Robert?
For your
Thanks
donation.
for the donation, brother. Nation. We did a dance for you earlier, brother. I'm sorry you came in late. You said, greetings, BobbieD. DC. Hope all is well. All good. We're doing good, BobbieD. So good to see you, man. We're doing blessed. And we're blessed. Thank you so much for the donation to the nation you gave us. It's made us even more happier, man. You gave us, and we said thank you. We shout, holler for the dollar. Let's go right there, BobbieD. One Nation.
Xander, Michael Jackson was highly influenced by James Brown and Jackie Wilson.
That's right, Jackie Wilson. That's another person. Y'all don't hear a lot about Jackie Wilson, but Jackie Wilson had an awesome voice. Michael Jackson's voice was somewhat similar. Jackie had a high-pitched tone, almost like a soprano. He had a good vocal range. He could go deep, he could go, but he had Jackie. Y'all go on YouTube and look up Jackie Wilson. He had a beautiful voice, man. Danny Boy was one of his greatest songs he sang. Danny Boy and a lot of good songs. Jackie Wilson was the man. He had a heart attack. We were dancing on the stage, he had a heart attack, and then he became an invalid for a while. He lived as a vegetative state for one day, he passed away. But Jackie Wilson was the man. You hear me? Back in the day, he was the man. James Brown too. James Brown, Jackie Wilson, and what's the other one name? Sam Cooke. Y'all look those three guys up. Sam Cooke, Jackie Wilson, James Brown. Just listen to some of their music. Go on YouTube, listen to it. You young guys don't know nothing about it. When you listen to music, then you will know what real music is about, real soul music. Let's go, round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Robert Lee, did you look at the PayPal I sent?
Yes, sir. We got it. Thank you so much. You missed the first
much.
part of the show. We gave you a big shout out for thank you, along with some other guys that sent some PayPals in, and we did a dance for you as well, sir. So thank you so much, Robert. We appreciate the donation, man. We got that PayPal donation. He said he was gonna do it, y'all. You know, he said, BobbieD, I got you in these deep. I'm gonna say, put you something. He did it, man. I thank you, man. We appreciate you.
So
Faithful
much.
and true. It's the kind of people we need, y'all. We looking for people like Robert, people like Murphy, people like Terry Fleming, James, Frederick Mason, King Art, people
Who's
like,
my friend and me?
I don't know.
Missing in action.
Okay, let me finish.
For what?
We look, I don't forgot what I was saying now. She done messed me up. But yeah, we looking for good people, man, that consistent and that will support the show and happy with what we do. And we'll be back for more. Let's go round train, BobbieD. Who we got?
Xander, and you can draw a line from James Brown to Prince.
Yeah, Prince did a lot of his stuff, but Prince, I don't know, Prince had his own thing. He
Prince
got a lot.
Have an old move. Prince William.
Now she talking about Prince. We talking about Prince, Lisa D. She don't know nothing about Prince, y'all. But Prince, man, 1, 2, 3, 4. Talking about Prince, but Prince was he was a unique breed. He had his own style. He was more into music. I think he was more into music, the guitar, than anything. Musician, he could play the piano and the guitar. He was more into music. I think he played 6 different instruments. He was a musical genius, man. And he was so caught up in his music, he got into drugs, and that would messed him up. But Prince was a genius. He won an Academy Award. You remember that, Purple Rain? He won an Academy Award for that song. Prince was a musical genius, and I think he was a little bit. He went both ways. I think, I don't know. He and Michael Jackson was sort of similar, but Prince was different. He was good, but he was different in his own way. But he was more musically inclined to playing music than to singing the music. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Andy, Bobby, and Lisa are the equivalent of coffee and cream is a power couple.
Thank you. Thank you, Andy. I love coffee. I like
the cream and the sugar.
Yeah, she the cream and the sugar. I'm the coffee. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Smooth sounds. Mr. Andy, I'm in Florida too. The heat after it rained sent me into sea.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, the rain temperature change will mess you up. Your body.
Yeah, after the rain, it's really hot.
Yeah, after the rain, it's very, very hot and humid, and sticky.
Yeah.
So adjusting to that temperature can be a problem, especially if you're out in the temperature. Now, if you're in air con, you should be okay, because it maintains your temperature, your body temperature. But when you're in and out, that's the worst thing you could do when the temperature likes that. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Jay's Journey.
What's up, Jay? How you doing, brother? So good to see you. So good to see you. So good to
see ya.
You said, okay, the party can start. I'm here. Just kidding. We were all waiting on you, Jay.
You're the caboose
winding up when you gonna get here, Jay's Journey. Y'all check out Jay's Journey. You got a channel out there, y'all. Check them out now, okay? Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Jay's Journey. Hello, host. Good seeing you on YouTube instead of Facebook.
Yeah, man, you know, I try to do a little bit of both, man. You got to do the Facebook thing, you know. And then I do Instagram, you know. I'm on Instagram, y'all. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Facebook. And what's the other one? I used to be on Google, but they cut Google out. But most of the major media, LinkedIn, I'm on LinkedIn. Most of the major medias I'm on, okay? And I try to update all of them on a base, but it's a lot of work to keep those updated. I do update them. I update Instagram every day, Facebook every day, and LinkedIn every so often. But the most ones, you catch me on most social media. Ryan Train Bobby, who we got?
Robert Lee.
Twitter. I've got Twitter. I'm on Twitter too.
Instagram.
Yeah, I said Instagram.
Oh. Stay safe and blessed and continue support from this subscriber.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate
so
that,
much,
Robert Lee.
sir.
Thank you so much, man. We appreciate Robert Lee. He's one of the consistent guys we got, man. He don't play. He said, Bobby D, I'm going to send you something. He PayPal, and he send it, man. We ain't got to worry about Robert Lee. When he say going to do something, he do it. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Lee.
Smooth and sounds. Smooth and sounds. Yes, Mr. Zen, Jackie's Wilson was a bad brother. Sad part, he died while dancing on stage.
Yeah, he was trying to do something. Old Danny Boy song. I don't know. He passed out. I think he didn't die right then. He got into some kind of seizure or coma, and then he's lived for a while. You know, the wife was a Caucasian woman, and they said she was doing him wrong, and she took all his money and stuff, and then he passed away. So I don't know. That's just the story. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Gunny, he said, a dancer from the 1930s. His last name is Bailey. Can't remember his first name, but he did the first ever recorded moonwalk.
Right, that's right. Murphy sent me that video. James Brown got it from Bailey, and he made it popular. Then Michael Jackson got it from James Brown, and Michael Jackson took it to another level. The whole world knows about the moonwalk now. But yeah, I saw that video, Murphy. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby. Who we got?
Jay's Journey. If you go to the Philippines, you better have sunscreen.
Yeah, man, you need something. Because I told him, you know, who would think that sun would burn my head? I had burns all over my. I was out in the water. I was out in the water swimming, you know, and I had a hat, but I dropped my hat and got wet, right? So little silly me, I takes the hat and put it to the side and get back in the water. I think I know my hair.
I remember when it got burned. You remember? My arms, my neck, my head also got.
When she gets burned, it takes a long time. She was burned red. Everything else was red. It took like 6 months to heal up. But yeah, man, it ain't no fun when you get burned out there. Black people could get burned too. I'm a witness. Let's go, Ryan Train Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Jay's Journey is hotter in the Philippines.
It is, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all better listen to Jay. Ryan Train Bobby Lee. Who we got?
Jay, my friend is from Mississippi.
Yeah, I lived in Mississippi for 2 years. I lived in Jackson. You know what Jackson is? It's the capital, Jackson, Mississippi. I lived there for 2 years. That's how I knew about the Delta heat and that Gulf Coast heat. It is hot out there, but this heat is worse than that. Ryan Train Bobby Lee, who we got?
Zenman, if he can stand Vegas heat, he can stand any place.
Okay, I never been to Vegas, so I don't know about that heat. Well, it's got to be hot there. Let's
Las
go.
Vegas?
Yeah, Las Vegas, Nevada.
It's hot.
Yes, it's out in the West Coast, where it's like desert heat, that dry heat. So it's pretty hot there. Ryan Train, Bobby Lee, who we got?
Smooth. Jackie Wilson. Lonely Teardrops.
Yeah,
Mr.
Lonely Teardrops. You remember that?
Mr. Bobby the dance he did to the song would be good for your proms.
Lonely Teardrops. Oh yeah, I remember that song. That was one of the specialties. But Jackie Wilson, man, when you hear Jackie Wilson sing, it'll make you want to cry. That's how good his voice was, man. He had a beautiful voice, and he could dance too. And when he sang his songs, it make you. I don't know about y'all, but I resonated with his sound. I was a little kid, you know. I'm like, let's go, Roger, Bobby. Who we got?
Robert Lee. The Southeast hot Texas and Arizona goes up to levels to 100.
Yeah. Okay, I got a question for y'all. And don't Google it. Just think in your mind. Because if you give me a quick answer, I know you Google it. What is the hottest place in the world? Who can answer that question?
Desert.
Be quiet.
Oh, I thought that
Can you please? I'm trying to get a question to the people, Lisa D. And okay, I'm gonna ask the question again. Lisa, please. What is the hottest place in the world? The hottest city or place in the world? It don't have to be a city. Give me the name of the hottest place in the world, and don't Google it. Because if you give me like that, I know you Google it. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got?
How do you know? Jay's Journey. James Brown is the man.
Hey, James Brown was one of my heroes for a long time in life since I was a kid, man. I went to see James Brown concert, and it changed my life. I've never been the same ever since I seen James on the stage. It was magic to me. The way that man danced and he sang, he commanded the audience, and I was a fan ever since. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby. Who we got?
Jay's Journey. B.B. King is
B.B. King. I never seen B.B. play. I seen him on TV. He's played the blues. He was a blues man. And his guitar is called Lucille. Remember that? This is my guitar, Lucille. He could play. He could make that man was a player. He can make his guitar talk like a person. You think I'm playing with you? Go get you some B.B. King. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby. Who we got?
Andy, Bobby, I suggest you get Discover Plus or whatever it's called because I think you and Lisa would like 90 Day Fiancé due to the culture clashing and drama. Sheds light on marriage and immigration.
Yeah, I haven't seen the 90 Day Fiancé, but I've read it. I've seen excerpts of it. I've read about it. I think some of the things on there may be true, but again, guys, don't go by the stuff you see on TV. You have to live the life and go by the people who's out here. Maybe some of the things they talk about on TV are okay, but until you actually get out here and live the life, see, they're just 90 Day Fiancé. They're not actually living out here doing this. We're living out here day to day. Okay, so some of that stuff is just made for what? TV. Okay, made up reality for TV. So don't go by all that stuff you see. Okay, some of them just doing for headlines and views. Let's go, Ryan Train, Bobby. Who we got?
Andy, scientific point of view. The show is hilarious.
Yes, that's why they do it. They want to make it funny. They want to make it popular. So they make up stuff. And a lot of stuff they say on that show is not real. I'm telling you, man, they just doing it for views. Drama and views. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got?
Just show them more. Wow, that is amazing. The Philippines is that hot. Wow, I didn't know that. It's the humidity. It will make you pass out. It sounds like it's hard to breathe. It be so hot. BobbieD say hydrated. That's the key. Yeah,
we drink. I drink at least 10 glasses of water every day. Almost 10 every day. Lisa D drinks about. She don't drink as much as me, but she does a lot of water drinking too. Ryan Train, BobbieD.
Smooth. Sam Cooke and Steve Harvey looks just alike.
Sam Cooke. I don't know about that now. I don't seen Sam Cooke. Well, you know what? I haven't seen Steve. Steve Harvey might have looked like Sam Cooke in his younger days, but Steve Harvey don't look like Sam Cooke now. Because Steve Harvey look old like an old man. And Sam Cooke never grew to be an old man. He died in his younger years. So I don't know. Ryan Train, BobbieD, who we got?
Andy, and entertaining only $5 a month. Oh, you have to pay for that to watch?
What?
and entertaining and only $5 a
Oh, we're
month.
talking about Discovery Plus. Okay, okay. Now we watch. I tell you what we do, man. Me and Lisa don't watch a lot of TV. Period. We watch the news. We watch Amprosiano, which is Carter, which I told you we like. Lisa D might watch. What else you watch? Oh, she. I got to take that back.
Local
She
TV.
watch her local TV. She's some drama, serial dramas that come on. She watch every night. Other than that, we're not big TV. We're not big.
CNN, HBO.
I watch CNN. I watch a lot of news because I have to keep up with. I like to know what's going on. I watch a lot of any informational things that I can learn from. I watch like that, but I don't watch a lot of stuff just to watch stuff. I try to learn when I watch. I like action stuff. I watch an action movie, I do that. And we both like action movies. Let's go round train, Bobby. Who we got?
Jay, he said she doesn't know about Prince and was really good.
Yeah, no, she don't know a lot about Prince. Man.
You had to dance Prince.
Yeah, but yeah, go show him the Prince. We're gonna show you a little bit of Prince. I got a Prince dance right here. Go on, show him Prince. But she don't know a lot about Prince because she's not American. She's from Philippines and she's younger. That's why.
Right here.
That's not him.
Right
That's Prince.
here.
Yeah, that's him. Go. Okay, so now you see that's Prince. Now you see the very stuff we were doing with all that. Remember the stuff he did? All that rubbing on his body? That's Prince. You don't see a lot of them doing that. And also, what he was doing at the end, he was doing to James Brown. Okay? All that stuff, they were taking, him and Michael took James Brown stuff to another level. Okay? James Brown took Bailey and all them other people before him stuff to another level. Okay? So it's okay, man. Use the stuff, but make it better. It's okay. Everybody benefits. But Prince had his own thing, and he was a little freaky deaky. Let's go, Roger.
Jay,
Roger.
he said Prince was stuck behind Michael Jackson.
Yeah, they were out. They were out at about the same time, but Michael had a better voice than Prince. No question about it. Prince was more musically inclined as far as a musician playing the music, okay, and writing the music. Let's go. Ryan Train, Bobby, who we got?
Smooth. From what I remember, the last I remember, Filipino people drink water that almost warm when it's too hot. Do you do that?
Yes, we both drink warm water. We like room temperature or warm water. We don't drink cold water because cold water is not good for your body, your organs when you drink it. You might want to Google that. Anytime you drink water and say, well, I like cold. No, you don't want no cold water. It's messing your body up. Drink you some warm water. And you might feel a little bit of heat after it, but it's okay. Your body organs benefit from warm water. Let's go right to everybody. Who we got?
Martha Hayes, you guys are forgetting Saudi Arabia. It gets so hot. Most of the people come out at night and stay inside during the day and can't breathe in the daytime because the water is too hot.
Right, it is hot there. But nobody ever answered my question. What is the hottest place in America? I mean, what is the hottest place in the world?
Right here.
What? Go.
Jay's Journey. Yeah, that's where he is from, Jackson. I know this.
Jackson, Mississippi. I lived there for two years. I'm not from there though, but I left. I had a company transfer me there. That was the worst place I thought I wanted to go, but it was nice. It turned out to be a nice place. I'm surprised, but it was nice in Jackson. Okay, what else? Roger and BobbieD, who we got?
Cheese.
Desert. I need a name. I need a city name, place name. Give me a name. And don't look it up.
Robert Lee.
Nope.
Sahara.
Nope.
Joshua. Mexico.
Nope. Y'all want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Australia. No, man.
Murphy, Death Valley.
Murphy got it, man.
He go with it.
He go with it. Murphy. Murphy good with that. It's it, man. Death Valley is in the United States. Death Valley is the hottest.
United States?
Yeah, Death Valley. I think it's in Las Vegas. Anyway, Death Valley is the hottest place in the world. Now you guys can Google it just to verify that I'm right. I saw that on TV the other day. I didn't know it. I'm like, Death Valley is the hottest place in the world? It's the hottest place in the world. Like 120 degrees is the average. Death Valley. Look it up. Google it. I'm telling you, right. Let's go. Murphy got it, man.
Is there a lot of people living there?
No, because it's a desert, and that's why they call it Death Valley. Nobody want to go to Death Valley. This is
like a hell.
Nobody want to go to hell either. But it's a tourist attraction, okay? And that's why they call it Death Valley. But Murphy A's got it. Death Valley. Guys, you think I'm playing with you? Google it. It is the hottest place. Google. What is the hottest place in the world? You get it right. Let's go, Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Jay, I stayed in the Philippines for 30 days, and you're right. Don't believe everything what you see on TV.
Nah, man, you can't believe everything you see on TV. They twist this stuff up just to make sure they can get views and popularity and ratings. That's all that is. A lot of stuff they do on there is no factual basis. They do it for fun, ratings, and views. Let's go, Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Smooth, hottest place, or one of them. I forget the name of the country, but it says right in the equator line, not too far from the Tropic of Capricorn.
Wrong, Moose Breath. Let's go. Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Smooth, Lisa D, do you like the soap opera Voice Over Flower? Yeah, like that.
You know what that is?
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Voice over flower.
No, what? I don't remember seeing that.
I saw that in the YouTube, my dear.
Okay. Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Jay's Journey.
Okay, hold up. Go back. I gotta do one of these when I do the Jay's Journey. You too much, man. You got that busting out left, man. What is wrong with you, man?
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Let's go. Roger and BobbieD. Is One Nation?
Robert Lee, Death Valley. Me also
That's it, man.
correct.
You got it. Death Valley is it. Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Jay. Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know it either till a few days ago. I saw it on, wasn't seeing it. Some show I saw it on. I was Death Valley. I'm like, what? And I looked it up. It's right. Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Smooth. I remember that Grammy show when Prince took off his shirt, like he got in trouble. Thing is, Prince did not like to be touched, so he was mad. That's why he took the shirt off and walked away.
Yeah, Prince has some crazy perks, some crazy little idiosyncrasies about him. He didn't like to be touched. He didn't like to be certain people around him. But one thing he did, one thing he liked, guess what? You would be surprised about this thing he liked. I'm telling you what he liked. Basketball. Yeah. Since your boy Prince like, Prince like basketball. I'm telling you, man. I saw a thing where Prince and Eddie Murphy were playing basketball, and Prince dunked on him, man. I'm teasing, I'm playing with you. Let's go. Roger and BobbieD. Who we got?
Murphy Hayes. I found that out about 20 years ago. Ooh, but you didn't tell us.
Roger and BobbieD. One Nation.
That's it. Wow.
It's been real. It's been real. It's been real. We got to go. Lizzie gonna do closing comments.
Thank you guys for all the donations that you've given to us. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you for joining us. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Please hit the like button, please. Our Facebook fan page is called The Philippines Connection. Please like the page, and you can also follow us on Instagram at BobbieD Life in the Philippines. Look at the video description for media information. If you are viewing the live stream as a record, the replay allow the ads run during the video. No, that's not it. And we have a free Android app on Google Play Store called The Philippines Expat Lifestyle. Download and enjoy our videos without going through the YouTube app. And if you're a veteran,
you can call 1-800-827-1000. Call this for veterans information as of January 1, 2020. all veterans with a VA card will have access to the benefits. And you know, you might get some money from Uncle Sam, you know, if you got hurt in the war and you got hurt in Vietnam, you got hurt in Iran, Iraq war and all that kind of stuff, man. You know, the government might give you a check, man, you know, and you be like Ted Fleming, man, he got 100%, and you be like Markel, you know, they got 100%. Shut up,
Markel.
talk about that. And you know, they might get another check, and you know, and it's always good to get that monitor, you know. And I like to have some money in my pocket. Let go.
There you go. Luxury Nation, we now have merchandise available for purchase. Check them out at Life in Philippines, BobbieD.com.
She got it right, y'all. Wow.
They have more comments.
All right, let's go.
Jay, it was great seeing you all and have a good night.
Thanks a bunch, Jay.
Thanks for the shout out.
Thanks a bunch, Jay.
Joshua, BobbieD, you got sunburnt. How did it feel when you did you cry? Burnt like when you put a perm in your head? Perm?
No, I never had a perm in my head. But it feel like somebody taking like you fell and scraped your head on the ground on concrete, or you scrape your elbow or something on the concrete. That's how your head felt. And it had scabs. I had scabs all over I couldn't brush my hair. And when I washed my hair, I had to be real careful, because if you open up them scabs, it's a big sore, you know? But there was spots all over the top of my head. At least you can tell you. It was there for a long time until it finally went away. But it hurts too. So, you know, that sunburn stuff ain't no joke. You know, people think it's a joke, but black people burn too.
Jay, bye everyone. Time for bed.
All right,
Good
man.
night.
Time for me to do a closing clip. Let's go, Lady.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. On the next live stream, I'm going to be doing a special on the special retirees resident visa. Okay, SRRV. Are you with me, GP? Special retirees resident visa in the Philippines. You're interested in being retired here? I'm going to do it now. If you guys that follow me know that in 2019, I did a huge, long special, like 3-hour special on it. This time it won't be that long. This will be an update because they recently updated the SRRV visa. And I need to show y'all the changes and the updates because I've gotten a lot of questions on it recently, and I want to bring that to you. So unless there's some other breaking news coming out on the next live stream, we're going to do the SRRV update. Okay, great.
A towering presence, run like the wind. Be a king or a queen. Life in the Philippines.
All right, guys.
It's been real. We
get to go.
This is Bobby.
And the two Queen Lisa D.
Say take care.
God bless.
And
Peace. Good night, guys.
good night.
Take